I told you to fix your Stream Deck buttons.
I did.
This is why we can't have nice things, guys.
Well, guys, we tried.
Yep.
Session over.
Stream's over. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the map.
See you in 2 weeks. I mean, really, you could just show the map and then...
And we expect great things from this man. And that's what we get.
He spent all week thinking about how he's going to kill us. So.
I spent all week about how I'm about to put one in the base of this woman's skull.
I am vaguely worried, though. It's like... All depends on how much HP and how good these guys are at actually hitting things. And even if they don't have a lot of HP, but they're real good at hitting stuff, that could be the problem.
And if we're low on the initiative count,
yeah.
Oh, that could be
yeah.
be
What if my, like, 7 magic items am I attuned to?
The question for me is, I have 3 base level fireballs. Can they live through that?
Can we live through the, like, 4 to 5 turns it's going to take you to get in the room?
Nah.
Plus cast the
I've lost
fireball.
count of how many that is, Zach.
Oh boy.
Oh, sweet lord.
Okay.
Are those all
That got like-
inspirations?
That is one
Inspiration.
for each character and 10 for the DM.
Why?
Oh my.
You bastard.
Because Zach loves you guys.
Zach's rooting for TPA number 2 on the channel.
I think it would technically be the 3rd.
Hey, someone else in between?
No, it would be the 2nd. I've only done it once.
Yeah.
I almost did it again. That's what it was. How you guys all doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Right.
Got my bat guano and sulfur prepared to cast fireball.
I want you to see the size of this room.
I don't know what the size is. I can't. I'm not mathematically
I
measuring.
told him
This is the size of
catch
fireball.
a corner.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I drop one about 5 feet back, catch the whole corner, good to go.
I mean, you can fireball me, it's fine.
Oh, how you guys all doing? Good? Well,
Maybe back in the tavern.
there everyone is. Yep. Not the one I wanted, but we're gonna roll with it.
It's ominous.
Last we gathered, we watched as the now 4 members of the Silver Sparrows.
Nope.
God damn it, Spread Eagles.
Thank you.
I was gonna say.
Made their way to
Wrong bird.
Wrong Bird, same organization.
Well, we're kind of affiliated. not signed in, sworn in just yet.
Not yet. We watched as the 4 of you made your way to Zachariah through means of teleportation from help of your newfound friend Genera, a sponsor, friend, mentor.
He said lover, by the way, but you didn't catch that, Jeff. God dang.
And you found yourselves in the small abode of the White Griffins Trading Company located within the city of Zakarat. A small halfling man of Zappos, bewildered and a little shocked at the unannounced entry of the 4 of you. A very rude demeanor he gave to all of you as you all entered into his shop without any announcement. But eventually, after figuring out your affiliation with Genera, told you that you're welcome to use his circle at any given time, so long as Genera is okay with it and you are on good terms with him. And he just asked for a little bit of warning.
He's not getting it. That's a whole spell slot, brother. He's not getting no warning.
Send a letter, see what gets there first.
Right.
But as you begin to investigate and look throughout the city, making your way towards an old meeting spot outside the Copper Mug, you met with Kosrias. Got a little bit of information on what happened that night, or what you think happened, as they've been investigating to try and save your friend.
Immersion ruined. There's someone in the movie theater snacking. You ever hate whenever it's quiet in a movie and everybody's just like, all you can hear is, Anyway, go on, sorry.
But you guys met with Eisen Stovrick, and only way to be described as an eccentric billionaire. It's water for painting.
Alright.
And eventually you made your way to try and interrogate an old friend of Walbingy.
Interrogate is a strong word.
How else would you describe what's about to go down?
I was hoping for peaceful negotiations, but
To a man that you...
But the negotiations were short.
Either way, as you guys went and met with Walbingy, you found your way to the Blood Lotus.
The Love Lotus?
Blood Lotus.
Oh.
Love load.
The Blood Lotus gathering.
No. The Love Lotus has been deflowered. Now it's the Blood Lotus.
Out.
Sorry, I'll meet my wife.
You grabbed it.
You know what? Screw it. Let's get to combat.
No!
Everybody roll initiative, please.
Oh shit.
I
Yes.
have done this.
But I'm not there.
You are there.
I'm not.
You are. You're standing right next to Kelric, who's about to, of mice and men, this old lady.
I'm okay. Could be a lot worse.
20 through 25.
22.
An 8.
It is initiative after all. It's kind of what I do.
You got something? Were you in that?
No.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something. Okay.
God damn it, guys. I mean, I guess me going first.
Fiddlestick and Arnett.
Five, 15 through 20.
15.
19. Getting it in the skull.
What's your dexterity mod? Kosrias also has a 19.
I'll let him go first. Not that I technically could, but you know how it goes.
I'm intrigued to see what Kosri has.
Well, if it's anything like I wrote in my backstory.
If he comes up and fucking shanks me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, well. That would be awkward.
Sorry, I gotta
Let's
get
see
into my
now.
character.
Oops, no longer friends now.
Sorry, I have to do this.
Alan, you said you had a 15.
Yep.
Sorry, there were so many things that I had to roll in this. I wrote out on a thing here.
Oh, really? It's almost like you have 17 characters to control.
Yeah, no. We're gonna make these as quick as possible.
Got plenty of practice in for Wednesday's campaign.
What you got?
Well,
What's your dex mod?
Nope.
Or the thug.
yeah, I do. Me and
You
that
had a one in
dog,
five
we're gonna-
choice, really.
Except
Who
for
fucking
the-
knows?
Three different ones.
There are 15.
I got this.
So as you guys look, Walbingy goes, unleashes this chain lightning, and as he does, Hoven counterspelling it in an instant as this blue arcane lightning shoots from the tips of his fingers and then begins to fade as it comes through the air. That brings us to the top of the round, Tophin, and it is your turn.
What's your opener, Tophin? Beer?
It was tempting. If I hadn't blown the max level cast, I would have caused fear at 5th level and tried to get like half the room. But
Kralik, you're up on deck after the first few.
yeah, fuck it. Thunder step and try to take Colin with me
Okay, where are you going?
right out to the front desk.
Can't see through the door. Gotta be able to see with Thunderstep.
You see the thunder step?
Engine door?
Then yeah, I'll dimension door.
Your dimensioning door. Okay.
Honestly, I'll just dimension door to the other side of the door.
Other side of the door. Okay. I assume you're willing.
Yep, that's fine.
No, stay in there. Let's see how interesting it gets for you.
We're now.
Leon, man.
As you're standing there, Kelric, gun mere inches from the back of this old lady's head as she reads her book. Avaria standing just to the side, not really realizing what Kelric's doing because he's also invisible, but you can hear the hole of his hammer on his gun. Sounds like she doesn't have as good a hearing as she once did, and she hasn't heard this yet. But as you guys are sitting there, these two appear, not invisible, next to her, and she's, Where'd you come from? Get the fuck out!
Okay!
Go ahead and roll.
Oh my god, no!
Natural 20.
Natural 20!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Natural 20, I shit you not. This poor lady. Alright.
I hope you're proud of yourself, Keller. You're about to paint this desk.
What can I say? You know how it is. Okay, so, hold on.
Get max damage plus whatever you rolled.
So 24 plus.
It's already enough.
5. Hang on, math is important.
She has 11 HP.
Oh,
You insta-killed her.
No.
No death saves,
that's the adds
nothing.
and things. 40 points of damage.
As you go and you pull the trigger, and just she goes to stand up, and then smokes all of her guts right over the desk in the book where she was sitting.
The base of the skull just.
As you two become, you become uninvisible.
Nah, I gave you that because you said you were doing it, so I gave you a held action. But it is now Walbingy's turn.
Okay.
So now,
Was that my held action or was that my?
That was your held action.
I thought I was up after Tofin.
I'm
assuming
up
people
after
were
the
between
between
us.
us.
Oh, roger that.
That was your held action, and you specified your
I feel kind of guilty. I was expecting a crit.
This guy.
I love the image of a dimension door opening up, you two disappearing, and then you just hear off in the distance.
Gorilla.
you guys can hear the
Maybe I did
muffled
understand.
shouting from the opposite side. Not really understanding what they hear. You hear something of a semblance because you are very perceptive of. It must be on the other side of the door.
Some things are over here.
There's still an arcane lock on the door.
She's dead.
I know. I can cast knock, but why would I? We're all here now.
Does the arcane lock lock it from both sides though?
Cannot be opened unless
Can't be open.
Oh shit.
by only people she specifies, though.
Oh. Fair play.
That's fine, I got a plan B.
Run.
Go ahead, gather at the back.
That brings us to your turn, Kelric.
We are doing if I hold a spell and it doesn't go off, then it's wasted, right?
Correct.
Yikes. Thought that door was gonna be opened.
Just line up with the door and
I want to be
Kelric,
ready
that-
to throw a fireball.
Kelric, that's another inspiration because they said because we love a good war crime.
Oh no.
I think that's just a crime.
Yeah, I think that was just decimation. Don't want to be a T-Rex? Just kidding, we're not there yet.
I don't think this
no
building's
room,
big
yeah.
enough for a T-Rex. Although that door definitely won't be locked anymore.
No.
Well, it might be locked, it just won't be attached to anything.
I'll just quickly look over Tuffin. How close?
Am I able to respond?
Yeah.
15 plus Wallabingy. Other side of the door.
Okay, I'm gonna back up and kick open that door behind me, and as I do, I'll start gathering batshit and sulfur to hold fireball.
The
Send
door that
through-
has arcane lock on it?
No, the front door of the
Oh,
building
okay.
per se.
Gotcha. Yeah, you like to go 30 feet out?
No. I'll just kind of be at the door. The whole kicking the door open was just for flavor. I'll just be at the door.
Door can open.
Ready to lob.
He got so excited.
No, I'm sorry. That was just for flair. I don't actually need to open the door per se.
No, Matt's excited.
You said the
The
door
door's
opens.
open.
Oh,
Door's
well,
open.
fine. The door's fine. Some citizen's gonna witness the second war crime then. It's fine.
Hey, you said the door's open, the door's open. Alright, that brings us...
Hopefully
brings
there's
us to
some
these
gunpowder or
two.
something in there. Guess it's just.
Alan, that's your turn.
I'm gonna cast heat metal on the door.
Okay. You watch as like the iron brandings on the door and the handle begin to glow red hot.
Sweet.
She's now splattered across the room.
Whoops.
Oopsie.
Point of order, Matt. Howland has a glyph of fate. We were talking about it before the game.
I want one.
Do you want one?
Can we negatively inspire people for 4 times points? No, you cannot.
I guess I'll move over to the other side of the front door with Kelrick, and then I'll kind of, I'll whistle. I don't remember how people do it with their hand, and I'll have Spud come around and come to the door if he's got the movement. That looks like about 40 feet.
Make a perception check for Spud.
Sure.
Whistle with their hand.
Yeah, the
Perception.
Fingers.
11.
11.
I'm thinking the
You don't hear any movement outside the door.
Okay, I
duck
don't
call?
like that.
There's a lot of movement in the streets. It's a bustling steampunk city. There's gears grinding, steam coming out of the various different houses. But apparently does not hear you.
Hmm.
That door needs to be closed, and people are gonna see, oh, another war crime.
Well, I already used my action for heat metal.
I mean, the wall is currently covered in blood, so.
Oh, it's the desk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that ledger.
Just a
unfortunately.
trachea sitting over there on the
just
corner.
those pages of the ledger.
It's soaked. The
Yeah,
longer it
I'll
sits there, the more it soaks.
I'll just hang out on the other side of the door here then.
It's blood.
Old woman soup.
Oh,
Be more of a stick.
you're hanging out there by the door?
Yeah.
Are you shutting the door?
Would I have the action too?
So you got a bonus action. You could shut a door with a bonus action.
Sure, that works.
Just a door.
Nice.
Doors can be moved with movement, then or can be opened with movement. I don't see why they can't be closed.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize they could. Cool.
We've always played. Shut.
I'm standing
All right.
right in the path of a fireball.
That brings us to 3 thugs before your turn.
Three thuggies.
We're still invisible.
Well, yeah. Bring out my snowflake.
Your spiritual weapon, where would you like it?
Of a fireball.
I mean, it's not gonna. It doesn't
Your
take damage.
weapon doesn't take damage.
You know the best part.
I know, but you know, fire.
Time
and stuff.
dilation, man.
I know.
It doesn't work that
Just
way.
put it by the door.
We're gonna put it by
If I
the
cancel
door.
the incredible lady just for mercy.
Pretty good.
Really, within 20 feet
I
of the door is fine.
There's 15 dudes next to the door. Somebody's gonna
I'm
crit.
not
Speed dudes, I think.
No, you're fine.
I've got an option. Thank you.
You are uninvisible.
Out here at second level.
What are you now?
All right. Vari isn't going to do anything else. Want to move?
Ring of repeating here.
Towards the other table.
Yeah.
What I can do.
A little bit of that way.
Oh,
No, towards
no.
them.
damage to
Towards the real life other table. Straight towards the.
There you go. That's perfect.
Towards the ugly
Looks
man
great.
side over here.
Where's your laser point? Alright, that brings us to the rest
Right
of
here.
their turn.
That's my list.
These were down.
Man, there's only one more planning.
Alright.
I'm imagining them all just like slowly climbing this ladder to get all 15 of their asses up there.
Right now, Costa Rios is sweating like, where's the man that's holding a fireball?
And then like shimmying along this top.
You know?
Oh yeah, Costa Rios is about to get lit up.
Oh,
Get lit
I guess I
here.
At the center of the room.
That's
Nice job,
badass.
Costa Rios, you fucking dummy.
that brings us to the top of the round, Tophin.
How much knowledge would I have of Arcane Lock and my ability to bust through a door that is locked?
By arcane lock.
You've seen
You would know-
deal with one before.
You would know if you break the, even if you break the door, the arcane lock still remains, and you can't pass through the threshold.
Big B's of handing through the door is not the. I will just kind of schmooze my way the other side of the table, like using it to cover. And I'm also gonna cast Circle of Power, and I'll be concentrating. Every friendly within a 30-foot sphere of me has advantage on saving throws against spells and magic.
Okay.
Are you concentrating?
Yes. And if you succeed, you take no damage instead of half.
Sweet.
Bro, what the hell?
Alrighty. That brings us to Walbingy's turn, who comes up to the door.
You named it.
I did.
I was halfway through swallowing, bro. Not like that, Matt. What the hell?
So if you hit with
Oh shit, that door is
like,
open.
an ace or something.
Hi, Wallbingy.
Oh, let me see what he wants to do here.
How do you open it?
Anyone specified by the arcane lock can use the door.
Do you touch the door?
No, it's just one.
Oh, he did. Roll your damage.
Sweet. That's a fat 2d8 right there.
You got that at level
10. Let's see, 10 plus. Hold on, my ring repeating there. So plus 5, so 15 fire damage.
You just do?
The heat metal on the door.
Oh, okay.
Where's the... I'm not damn book.
You don't have 15 stat blocks on that?
Oh, I don't.
Why not?
Sorry, Costrias.
That's like Thug 1, health. Thug 2, health. Thug 14, health.
Alright.
Hmm.
Alright. As Walbingy flings the door open,
I was holding a fireball. I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I was holding a fireball, and that's what I did. That's when I
Oh,
did
yeah,
the
could-
door
yeah.
business.
there are 6 men that are holding their actions in case that door opens and they can see a shot.
Damn right there are.
So that is 6 shots with their Aether boomsticks at you.
Bring it, bitch. I've got half cover, which is plus 2 AC, right?
Yes. Let's see now. First one is not going to hit. 7. Second one's not going to hit with a 9.
For once, you've decided to care about cellophane.
I did good last time.
It's not loading.
Is it 6 arrows at you?
Fourth one is going to be a 18.
Miss.
Fifth one is going to be 19.
Miss.
Sixth one is going to be 7.
Also misses.
Man, Wall hired some real crack shots.
Well, the half cover really helped there.
So you guys you watch as he flings open the door and he goes, "Ugh," he's flinging off his hand from the little bit of smoke that's coming from it. Just here, as 6 shots are fired, and these tiny little fireballs come into the room, slamming into the desk in front of you and erupting into a massive thing of flame. As you guys are watching, a small little goes flying through the flame. And I will roll dex saves now.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I
Gonna need to use
was
it.
reminded by chat that I have 15 inspirations.
Yeah, you do. It's fine.
2 of them were close to hitting. So,
Okay.
Do me a favor.
If
Holmes,
I
let's roll
added 6
2d6.
to
Yeah, I got
18,
yeah, that hits.
I added 3 to 19.
Yes.
Okay, we'll take the 2. Thank you, chat.
Rude asses.
I lose my
Plus
5th
4 on
level
top of
spell
that.
on these
Number 4.
meat
3
little
to 1.
hits.
That's gonna be 11 points of fire damage on the first one.
11.
Ooh. That is going to be 15 points of fire damage on the second one.
I gotta make 2 DC 10 saves.
Yep.
11.
Saves. I'm gonna roll all the thugs as 1, just because I'm not gonna roll 15 d20s. Thugs rolled a 19 plus things. Well, Bingy,
All of them?
7.
He's stuck in the fireball too?
Where'd you throw the fireball? Didn't you say you threw it in the center of the room?
Let
me ask where you're throwing it.
Well, that depends on what I see. I tried to stand up and get a look, but I see basically a dude at the bottom of the ladder, yeah?
From where you're standing, you would see the people.
No, there's a guy at the bottom, though.
Oh, yeah.
I would think you could see him.
You can see the people standing
All these dudes.
I mean, if I could eat it there, that's where I'd eat it.
Yeah, you can.
If I can see him. When it's a target-rich environment.
So bring it on them.
Sure.
Is that one that goes for you?
That's okay. We'll take the 19 from your save, if that's what you want to do for all of them.
This is only 6 there, I'll just roll them.
So, second one failed. 18 on the third. 6 on the fourth. 14 on the 5th.
You have inspiration, man. Burn them.
14 on the other one. Turn the 14 into a 20. Turn the 14 into a 15. Turn the 12 into a 14. So still 3 fail.
Still 3 fail. 26 points of fire damage, 13 to those who succeeded.
13 that those succeeded?
Yep, 26 to the others.
So half failed, half succeeded. Is that what it was?
I only count 3 failed. I don't know how many I hit there. I think
There was
that's-
6 there.
Yeah. So half failed, half succeeded.
Yeah, I don't like that he's writing damage down for the ones that took 26. Kind of hoping they would die.
Well, he hasn't removed any minis yet. There can only be so many old ladies in one building.
That's If only you could have done 40 damage to all those guys instead of the old lady who probably had like 9 hit points.
Well, you know, I blame him for rolling 4 on 2d6.
Can I ask you how much health that old lady had?
11.
Yeah, she had 11. Yeah. Smoked her by 29.
Yeah. You triple killed her. Almost quad killed her.
Booty knocked.
Ooh.
You did a good job on it. I'm proud of you.
I know.
Alright.
I really worked really hard.
So now that all of our held actions are over, Wellbeing is going to finish taking his turn. As he opens the door, sees you yeet a fireball, looks, smirks. We're not going to have any of that. I need you to make Constitution saving throw as he casts Power Word Pain.
Well, I guess I won't do a counterspell on that.
You can't. Oh, wait, no, you do have a reaction now.
Technically, held actions
you
cost a
didn't.
reaction.
I'm trying to decide if I want
Oh,
to.
you do, yeah.
Rules is written, held
Yeah,
actions
you're
cost
correct. You do
reactions.
not have a reaction.
But nobody really ever does that.
Fuck
so.
it. I'll counterspell it.
You have to roll for it.
Yep.
Yeah, price for my instance over here.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that too. Didn't get it.
Natural one.
Kelric. All the target is afflicted by crippling pain as you begin to feel crippling pain. Your speed cannot be higher than 10. You have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. And you, other than Constitution saving throws,
Not unless a 16 makes it.
unfortunately. Finally, if the target tries to cast a spell, it must first succeed a Constitution saving throw, or the spell fails and is wasted.
Oh, this guy's built to destroy me. Oh, mamma mia. Okay.
He's about spent now, though. That is going to bring us to... It's my initiative tracker here. First there. Another shot at you, Tophin.
Yep. Heavy bitch.
Spend. 16 still doesn't get it.
Not yet.
Alright, and that is going to bring us to
Tophin's
Kosrias' turn,
Like a 10.
who looks around, and you guys can hear him yell from the other room. I'm going to go out through the roof. I'll catch them on the opposite side. Flies up.
Nobody's sus of that.
What a dude. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're sus if they're all dead.
That's right.
It had like a moment.
Maybe I wanted that. That brings us to your turn, Kelric.
Well, I'm having a great time over here. I didn't take any damage. I'm just in sheer pain.
Yep.
Welcome to my
Roll
life.
onto that.
Hey, can I not? My thing just froze on me. That's cool.
Since I can see everybody hanging out up there, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a magic missile at the 3 guys that failed their saving throws.
Okay.
So I still have to roll a con save if the spell fails?
Correct. But you do not have disadvantage on these because of his spell.
15. Is it based still off his DC, or is it...
Based off of his DC.
Damn! That's gonna fuck
Let
me
me-
over.
Might still get advantage on that.
Does it give him advantage on all saving throws?
Advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Is a magical attack?
Yeah, so
It's
advantage.
part of a spell.
Okay, that's a 20. Sloppy.
Spell ends.
You mean the spell goes off?
Spell also ends.
Oh shit, I'm
As
just
soon
good
as,
at-
as soon as you succeed at the saving throw, the spell ends and the pain ends.
You're a G. So the magic
You're-
missile goes off?
You're actually really lucky because it specifically says Constitution saving throw is the only thing you don't have disadvantage on.
2 of them take 5 points of damage, and the third guy takes 3 points of damage. You're gonna have to deploy to Caltrop.
That's like
And you said you did this on the guy. You said you did this on the guys that took
The 3 that took 26. I got it.
So 5 points of damage on each.
Yep. Or no, one guy took
5 to 2 of them,
3.
and
They're hurt, but they're still standing.
Like this. What a new.
A new what?
fight.
Well, we can get a new campaign if we get TPK.
Can I have more inspiration, please?
That's chat.
You're gonna beg chat for inspirations?
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
I don't give those to you.
But you could just be nice.
All right, that brings us to the thug and the other guys. Got you, Topin?
go for it.
Not even gonna try and roll inspiration on that.
Fucking indestructible.
5.
This man moves over.
Fucking firing squad up there. Look at this shit.
He aims his shot down the line at you, Holland.
You can't get through in the.
With a fade, it makes you save on something.
As you look, and the two of you for a second are kind of standing there, and you see a tiny little red dot on Holland's shoulder. And then a massive laser comes shooting through the door.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Okay.
This guy casts firing his laser.
Fucking sharks with freaking laser beams on their freaking heads.
Holland does a 21 hit.
Not with shield.
So, as this tiny little dot is kind of focusing on your shoulder, and then you see this massive laser of like a condensed fireball, put into a line, come flying at you. You just throw up the shield, and it just comes crashing about it. You guys are hit with an intense flame that feels hotter than any forge you've ever been next to.
That come from the guy with the bow?
It came from the guy that is holding what appears to be a rifle.
Oh shit.
Okay. Okay.
Is it the mini of the guy with the bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
He dies that rifles. We'll share.
Give it to Spud.
Yeah. Just like you. Just deploys.
It's too late now. I should have rolled an inspiration to try and get over shield. Now that I think about it,
That's
I should have, but it's too late now. I play by my own rules. Nope. All right,
That's why you don't get mad inspirations. You never use them.
Holland. That brings us to your turn.
Yeah, just give all those 10 inspirations to us.
Yeah.
Would you consider all 3 guys in the doorway within a 5?
Avara, you have a inspiration because you asked.
Oh my gosh.
Jen's the best!
Would you consider the 3 guys in the doorway within a 5-foot line
Sellouts.
of each other, give or take?
They can have a cookie now.
I would think so.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and slide over next to Tofin on the other side of the desk, and then I'm gonna cast Tasha's Caustic Brew at first level.
The fuck?
That'll be.
You just turned into an alchemist monkey from Williams Tower Defense, man.
This will be Dex 17.
First, Bingy. Shut up.
That fucking
We're gonna take an inspiration on that. Makes it a 18.
To pass.
All right. The thug behind him, 12.
Fail.
The thug next to him, cocked. 13.
Also fail. So the 2 back there, they will take 2d4 acid damage on the start of their turns until they take an action to either scrape or wash it off.
Okay. With the door open, are you still gonna maintain concentration on heat metal?
No, I'll take heat metal down to do that.
Okay.
This is also concentration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Could I glance around some of the windows too? Maybe check for Spud again, see if he's trying to peer
Go ahead
in?
and roll a perception check for him again.
Sure.
And this time I'll guarantee advantage because he's hearing the commotion.
Okay, sweet.
I'm never promoting Laugh Out War again.
They were both 15, so 17.
Yeah, that puts me back up at 10. What was that?
17.
17, yeah, he hears you.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and
The
try
guy-
whistling
the guy with the
again and have
rifle.
Spud barge through the front door.
The door is now open again.
Sweet.
Dustin, I'm reenacting what Holland just saw.
Scene straight out of Predator.
And I will try and have Spud where he's as close to as many people as possible within 5 foot so he can use his...
No, it has to be.
To the door, that's fine then.
Yeah, if you hit with both,
Yeah,
it would,
full
they would double up.
Okay,
It'd be
cool.
a weapon plus 2d6 plus 1d8.
Comes barreling through. Shell
Oh,
side.
I have 12. Everyone else has 1. Thanks for tracking it for me,
Yeah.
Zach.
Wait, I have another one?
Everyone, you are the only one that doesn't have one,
Okay,
so you use
cool.
yours. All right. That is going to bring us to the next 3 thugs' turns. Who?
There.
They can't see anyone. Stand there for a second. Alright, that brings us to your turn.
Alright.
Yeet him into oblivion.
We gonna yeet some bitches.
You're gonna try.
Now we gonna yeet
5,
some.
10, 20. You can get to the doorway, I think. Looks like 30 feet to get to him.
Toph, you have an inspiration from Laugh Out Loud.
Thanks.
You're not redeeming yourself.
Could get to him and attack. Oh, you have 35 feet speed. You
Oh,
can
we
get
do.
there.
Okay, okay. I'm going to the doorway.
15, 20, 20. It's like 30 feet to get to the dude, it looked like.
Right there, so I can whack him.
Like, there's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Man's got a 6-month-old Snickers bar over here, but no laser pointer.
Where's yours at? Should be on that table. Bruh.
I don't know, we had 2 over here, now we only have 1. So,
Whatever.
Okay,
Go on, sorry.
I'm gonna hit him with some lightning.
What are you doing?
just use
Lightning.
staffs to attack.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him with my staffy thingy.
Just a normal hit. Try and hit with a normal attack.
Plus 9,
16 plus 9.
That'll hit.
5,
Gonna be a
8. Normal attack. And then it's another d8 for your divine strike as a cleric. And then it's 2d6 lightning damage. You use the staff.
Jesus, what the hell?
Hang it.
A dangerous woman over here.
Kelric, you have another inspiration from Laugh Out Loud.
Working hard at redeeming themselves, aren't they?
5.
Alright, I'll let it go.
14.
What was that? Plus 4 is
Oh, stupid.
You work
plus
for
5 is 15.
15.
Plus another 5 for your bonus.
You work with numbers for a living, Shelby.
Yeah, I know.
I was about to say.
20 points.
Like, ma'am.
And then.
A combination of 20 bludgeoning, radiant, and lightning.
And then I'm gonna jump to the
You
side.
can attack him again.
Oh, I can? I thought I could only do one.
No, you're a war cleric's a bonus act.
I don't think war clerics get 2 attacks.
They get a way to attack twice. Yeah, so you can either attack with your weapon as a bonus action, or you can attack with your spiritual weapon. I would do the spiritual.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have 2 other inspirations from Doc in retaliation for you guys getting inspirations from Laugh
I
Out
thought
Loud.
So you don't even have to use your spiritual weapon.
It's just an odd war in
I
chat.
thought I used that.
That's if you want to make another
Oh.
actual weapon attack. It's fine. So spiritual weapons attacking him.
Natural
Laugh Out Loud wants
20
to know what's for dinner.
plus 9. 29.
Crit.
Oh. Okay then.
A snowflake.
Yay.
29. Oh. It's a natural 20. You don't need to tell me what the total is.
I like telling
There
you.
you go.
That's a 2.
Plus 8 because you crit. 10. Plus 5.
15.
And
And
you have 5 feet of movement if you slide out of the doorway.
that's what I was gonna say.
Okay, he's gonna take attack of opportunity at you. Actually, he's gonna hold his reaction.
You
Yeah.
wanna move towards
Sweet.
You want to move right or left?
To the left, to the left.
Okay.
Everything I own in the box to the left.
Oh my
This way.
god.
Our
Our way.
Alright, that brings us to the rest of the thugs' turns.
thuggins.
Yeah, firing squad.
Firing squad. 3 at Tophin, 3 at Holland.
Come at me, bitch.
Tophin. 21.
Hits.
$19.
Got inspiration.
Natural 20.
That one definitely hit.
Alright, so we'll roll yours first.
Burn your inspirations, man.
I have been.
Oh.
I'm only limiting myself to 1 per attack. I'm not going to try and stack them all up till I hit, because that just feels...
Well, yeah.
It just
for
feels
sure.
mean. That just feels mean.
I just meant like the 19 if you wanted to roll one. That would hit if you rolled.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, I did roll 1 on that and got me a 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the natural 20 is going to be... Oh god, math. 27 points of fire damage.
Oh!
The normal hit is going to be... Ooh, that one's still good. 16 points of fire damage.
So I've got to make a 14 and an 8 on my con saves.
And I'm going to roll yours real quick, Colin, while he does that.
+2 for the half cover, right? For my
Yep.
AC.
19 on the first one.
Miss.
That one's 2. Not gonna hit. Roll. Sloppy 20 on that one.
You can let one attack get through.
Have you had a turn since you
Yeah, I'll
machine?
let one. I'll let one. I mean, it's
Yeah.
20, so I think that would be you in a tie.
Yep, so...
Oh, with the caveat,
9.
that this isn't a giant red laser pointing at me. This
It's not. It's not. 9 points of fire damage to you.
So, on the 14, I once again rolled exactly a 14. I rolled 7 plus 7.
Beats it, beats it.
And it falls on that one. I rolled a natural 1.
Unfortunate.
I'm no longer concentrating, but it got you out of that spell,
Yeah,
so it was worth it.
100%. I'd have been absolutely worthless here.
Alright.
The only reason I had any chance of getting out is because I have a +4 because of the amulet of health.
Yeah.
Because my con is raised.
Top of the round.
I might be getting real dumb here. I would like to cast Enlarge Reduce on Wallabingi.
I assume reduce.
No, I would like to enlarge him so he takes up the whole doorway.
Okay.
I mean,
He's a halfling, so you get most of it.
Oh, he's real little?
he's not. He's technically still medium.
You can take enough of the door.
According to game rules, he's still medium.
Would I forgot he was a halfling. Would I feel... Would he be able to get through the doorway still?
He'll still be able to get through the doorway, but he's blocking the
I
doorway.
don't want to do that.
Okay.
I was thinking he was human-sized and I was going to make him giant and just not be able to get through the door.
That's fine. Just wait for the next next dude to stumble on.
You're dropping frames?
Oh. I will just activate my god mode.
You got it.
2 crossbow attacks.
Go for it.
I've been hitting.
Him.
I've been hitting Wallabingi.
Yes.
27 to hit for the
That's
first
gonna
one.
hit. That's gonna hit.
Then roll the second one too. 24 to hit on the second one.
Good.
Both hit?
Yeah.
Okay. First one's 17 points of damage. Second one's 9 points of damage.
Look at
All piercing.
pickles to him.
He's got like fucking 8 level spells.
7th.
And I don't get my third attack this turn because I get my bonus. Right?
Correct. Alright. That is going to bring us to Wallabingi's turn.
Hi.
Huh?
Just too much throughput. We downloaded the stream after uploading it from me and whoever else might have it pulled up to do.
I can turn off my Wi-Fi so mine's not using it. I use mine for chat. Alright. Strength saving throw, as Wallabingi is going to cast telekinesis on you.
Oh, that's one. Let's see. Do I have advantage on this token? No.
Nope, that spell's no
I
longer.
love how he casts a spell and you and I both look at each other and we're just like, eh.
I'm out. 14.
Oh, you're out.
14 is gonna fail. So you are lifted and planted against the ceiling.
Okay.
What if there's any water
One
in
of
this
the
room?
spread eagle on the ceiling.
We could use some water right about now.
Just control water. And
Yeah, a couple
watch it
tidal
go.
waves.
They don't have a boat though. You can't sink their boat.
I could drown him.
We can really
Heat the water in the room. Shut the door. Control.
Yeah.
Alright. Actually, he's just gonna keep you hovering in the air so people can have free shots on you instead of planting you against the ceiling.
Aww.
Okay. So wait, he's got me suspended like right above the desk.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
suspended in the air there. Alright, and that is going to bring us to the people. Bug number 1's turn, takes a shot at Alan.
Wow.
I know, right?
16.
Miss.
Alright. That brings us to Kosrias' turn, who...
Go on.
Go on. You guys will see what happens there. Well, who knows? Kelrick, you're up.
Is Wallabingi successfully blocking the entirety of the doorway? Question mark.
No, he did not cast Enlarge on him.
Oh, that's probably when I stepped away to look at that.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't throw another fireball up there. Clearly, surely. I'm gonna need some deck saves from some gentlemen.
At the firing squad?
Yeah.
I say, I think if you hit halfway up the wall, you could hit some of these guys on the floor too.
I'll just let Matt tell me what I can see and what's most efficient. It's a 20-foot radius, so if I can
You can see the people down here now, like starting to file in line and then firing it from over Wallabingi as they come in. So I mean, you put it in the center of the room. What's the radius again?
20 foot.
20 foot.
Well, actually, let me double check. But it should be 20 feet radius.
It is.
Yep.
In all directions.
So it's technically 40 feet if I just plop it in the center.
So if you place it against, basically, if you aim for that chair, it would catch these 5 plus fires.
Whatever would be most efficient is what Keller would probably do.
Okay.
Assuming he can see it all.
So 11 goons plus rifle dude.
Yeah. So we'll roll those.
86, Chief.
Alright. What's your DC?
17.
17. 2 failures. 2 more failures.
That's 5.
2 more failures. That's 6 failures.
You using inspirations for this?
I'm going to here in a second, but I have not rolled anything above a 10 so far.
The plus 5.
Yep.
17, you said?
17 is my DC.
1 success, 1 failure, and I think that's everybody.
So 7 total failed.
Rifleman succeeds.
So 7 total failed.
Yep.
And those are just regular homies.
Yeah.
Okay. 31 points of fire damage. Or halved to what? 14. I think we round down here. Yeah, we round down, so 15. You're right. Sorry, Tophin. Jeez. Why don't you just keep shooting your crossbow that I made you and stop trying to do my math for my fireball,
Look at your kill
Tophin?
feed, dude. You're like taking up the whole thing.
Oh. Smell you later.
Wait, what the? They're all gone.
They all took quite a bit of damage already.
That's fair. They did eat 2 fireballs.
Oh, 32 you said?
31.
31. 15
For
for
15 of those that succeeded,
those, let's say.
which was like one get normal guy.
Was the
Oh, it's got a
guy with the
You
rifle?
had a glyph of fate.
Yes. I'll be on.
Just confirming that.
That's why I didn't bother with the count with Fel. Because I'm like, he's got it.
Alright. Give Chad a little bit of a closer look here for a second. Alright, that is going to bring us.
Well, it's
I'm
kind of
loving
looking a
it.
little barren now.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying Holland just floating in the air right in
That is
front of the
going-
camera.
That is going to bring us to the next thug's turn. Actually, I need 6 of them. 6 that are the firing squad.
My killing count is up to 7 now. 1 old lady, 6 thugs.
So 7 thugs.
All right.
So proud.
Firing a shot at you, Holland.
It's hard to be this good.
17 plus 2, 19.
What options do I have while I'm suspended here in the air?
What are you trying to do?
Can I shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shield again.
Oh my god.
Counterspell.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to counterspell, but I'm just not. This is just
That's
funny.
fine.
It's just funny if I do
Everything's
it. It's not
fine.
He
actually
hasn't
effective.
taken that much.
No.
That is going to be 9 points of fire damage.
You've seen worse. We fought a
What?
sun avatar.
Yeah, I've taken more than this.
All right. And then that laser starts to shine on you again.
Get out of jail.
Mm.
Oh, mama.
First time here at 0, you bounce.
19 on the die.
Later.
That's a hit
Or
already.
26 to hit.
Yeah, I can't even shield out of that. Yep.
Grab these here dice.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Maybe I should have counterspelled that, huh?
This is the
This is the predator. This is the predator laser
Yeah.
blast. Yeah.
How much damage is it gonna do?
I think it's just
31 points of fire damage.
It's like a
Ooh,
concentrated
okay.
fireball.
You say that like that's like not a bad
Hanging in
thing.
We fought a sun avatar. He's seen worse.
Fair.
He's seen worse.
All right.
A little bit.
That brings us to your turn, Holland. I need a con save for your spell,
Okay.
for the acid thing, which
Right.
you need to roll your damage on that.
See, yeah, let me do that. 2d4 for these guys.
I think you gotta beat a
So that would be
16.
ooh, I rolled max, so that would be 8
210.
plus ring of repeating plus 4, so it'd be 12 points of acid damage for those guys.
Okay.
So you gotta beat a 16 and 2 10s for con saves to keep it up.
Okay. Let's see, I got Warcaster, so my odds are
You have
pretty
advantage.
good.
I like that chair, by the way, dear.
Let's see, that's a 20. You said con, that's a 26.
Good on that one. 2 more, you just gotta beat a 10.
Okay.
Sorry, Matt.
Let's see,
Not
the
trying,
next
guys.
one is 24.
God damn.
Let's see, third one is that one is
Well, I've got a
hot.
+7 and I'm barely reaching.
That. Then the third one is 12.
Still
Makes
gets
it. Barely.
Sweet.
All right.
Squeaking by.
It's your turn, Holland.
Let's see. What do you need for me to get out of?
It's a contested strength check against his spell casting modifier.
Shit, those odds are not good.
So it's an athletics check for you and a spell casting check for him.
Let's see. That's a 15.
Hey, it's 14.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I will
You fall to
take
the
that.
ground. You take 3 points of falling damage.
Cool. Let's.
Like stand up.
Sure.
I'll say that's full damage.
Let's see. Oh, for my concentration. Okay, let me. That's 19.
Your movement, stand up.
Go here. Tophin, how much damage does Thunderstep do in a radius?
3d10 in a certain amount of distance. 3d10 within 10 feet.
Then 10 feet. Okay, I will. Let's see.
And it's all creatures. You don't get to pick.
Okay, I am going to back up 15 feet into the corner of the room, so I'm not standing next to anybody, but I can still see through the doorway. And then I'm going to use the Thunderstep in the ring to Thunderstep up to this bastard that keeps sniping me.
Okay.
It's a con save for him.
It's within 10 feet of where you left, so
Yeah.
no damage.
Yeah, no damage
Oh,
directly here. Sweet.
You just see him, and as you get closer, this guy has like the D&D equivalent of a 50 cal.
Holy shit, okay. I made a good bet getting in close.
You can see a massive rifle where the long barrel is chrome, and then there are these large, maybe 8-inch canisters that sit in the back full of a shining liquid that you can assume to be a liquidized aether.
Shit, okay. This guy's packing. I don't think I've got any more options, because I think you... Well, it is using that ring in action. Let me double check.
Yeah, true
I
action.
think it's just like casting a spell.
So let's see.
Same as casting the spell.
In that case, I will... Well, what do I want to do here? I think I'll have Spud go ahead and run up next to Avaria and have use his sound cannons on wall here. See
Okay.
what kind of damage we can do.
Any little torch man?
So let's see, that's a 16.
16's gonna hit.
Sweet.
I think I'm about to get real stupid.
So that'll be 9 points of force damage.
9 points of force damage on
Just
Mr.
now?
Bingy.
Yes.
Anyway. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Never much better.
And that brings us to 3 thugs' turns who are going to move forward.
Yeah, that thunderstep probably doesn't even sound that loud after all the gunfire going on.
They turn around and take 3 shots at you, Holland.
Okay.
Shit, son.
Shit.
Alright.
Shield belt.
Use an inspiration on that. 22.
I'll take that one.
Second one, inspiration on that. Floppy 20.
Shield.
Which puts you at what?
23.
Third one. Nope, can't even get over it. So 1 hits.
Okay.
12 points of fire damage on the first hit.
Okay.
That brings us to your turn, Avaria.
My line, I flip.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
I mean, you're 5 feet away from him.
Ooh. Ooh.
What the hell?
What are you doing?
Can I hit a line in there?
Yes.
What the fuck?
No idea.
You okay,
Oh,
ma'am?
lightning bolt.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Hopefully that doesn't hit Holland.
Or Holland.
5 foot straight. It can ricochet though.
Lightning. Yes,
5
keep
feet
in a line
wide.
that is
You're
5
gonna
feet
ankle
wide
a
and
bit.
120 feet long. In that line must make a DC 17 dexterity.
What's that? What's the dexterity saving throw?
That's fine, just don't aim up.
17.
Are you moving out a bit to catch the
Yeah,
motherfuckers
yeah.
on the floor?
I'm moving out a little bit to catch all the motherfuckers I can.
Considering I'm in...
So 5
single
dudes and
digits now,
Walla Binky.
I'm yes, first level slow.
Can't hit the.
You brother.
Failure.
Just need a T-Rex.
Failure. Failure. 19. Failure. And failure on Wall Bingy.
Yes. May I borrow one?
Wall Bingy is resistant to lightning damage.
Good for him.
He's grounded.
This
Parents said no.
This is a storm
His
sorcerer.
entire outfit's rubber.
This sounds so satisfying.
I'll be really bad with centering.
Was I?
Be really bad with centering the cameras this time.
They moved. It was better.
30. 30 points of lightning.
30 points of lightning.
Yes. Or half as much damage on successful one.
These guys look rated. They were taking fire armor.
Yeah.
Why'd you look at me? What are you looking at me for, guys?
I didn't do it.
Okay, I just thought I borrowed 2 from you for some
How
reason.
much was the total? Because Wall Bingy
30.
failed, but he's resistant, so
15
he
for
takes
half.
15.
We got this, buddy. And then my snow. Can I use my snow? Okay, so
It's your bonus action to do so.
Snowflake. In my inspiration.
D8.
18.
18 will hit.
11 points.
11 points damage?
Yep.
Got it. Thugs are gonna. And the 3 thugs that are now up are going to take again 3 shots at Holland.
Shit.
Still shielded.
He is indeed still shielded.
Thank you, chat. For my
Oh, okay. That's
It lasts the whole round
Oh, sweet.
until your next turn.
Okay, so then I got a fat 23 here.
Inspiration on that. 24.
Damn it, that hits.
Inspiration on that. Nope, 19. Third one. Nope, that's not gonna hit.
Probably not gonna need much more than that. I think I'm a T-Rex.
9 points
I'm
of
down.
fire damage. You're down?
Yup.
Do I have whatchamacallit? Oh shit, oh shit.
Top of the round, Topher, what are you doing?
How you
Uh,
two looking?
I'm fine. She's full health.
What's your passive perception?
17.
I have her. Don't worry, I have her
Actually-
pie today.
Make a perception check for me. Passive perception doesn't apply, it's really applying this.
Fine.
20.
My corpse pretty.
You would see Holland fall to the ground up in the banisters or up on the ledges in the far distance.
Sorry, just.
I got nothing to do about it, unfortunately.
I'm just letting you know, you can do with the information whatever you want.
I'm gonna call to Elric and Avaria, telling them Holland's down. And I'm gonna tell you my intention, what I can do.
Okay.
I would like to kind of loop around and then charge full speed at Wallabingi, knocking him over, and then putting a forearm across his throat, trying to stop him from doing it. Or just like grab his hands and push him down.
grapple it.
Yeah. I want to try to like push him down. Because I've got 60 feet of movement and advantage on checks because of my thing.
Go ahead and make a grapple check. Athletics. For you, athletics or acrobatics for me.
15 for me.
12.
Please stop casting spells.
Echo is intently watching to see whether or not I live or die here.
I'm no longer concentrating on it.
It's fine, it's fine. Even if I die, it'll be fine.
Down to the
I guess
ground.
Am I able, while in this position, am I able to use my crossbow bonus action attack? Because it's like
It's gonna take
my
both
arm.
your hands to like.
You're a crossbow expert, aren't you?
I'm a crossbow expert,
I'll
and
allow
I have
it.
my special crossbow. It's the
I'll
only
allow
reason
it.
I ask.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
You know, I'm gonna
Just right into his
try to
stomach.
fire at what's reasonable. Can I fire it at the dude with the rifle? Or
It would have to be Wallabingi the way you're holding
Okay,
him
that's
down.
fine. That works. He's prone, so I get advantage, right?
No. You're also prone.
But it's an attack within 5 feet.
Sure.
Echo agreed that.
I like your argument. And then Matt just gave it in.
That's cocked. Oh shit-tastic, 22.
Go ahead.
They're all shit.
I know, right? No.
15 point armor piercing.
Okay. Wallabingi's looking hurt. Just looking hurt. That brings us to his turn. Yeah, from the ground.
Oh, he's depending on how we're positioned, he might not be.
He is going to twin spell light on you and Avaria from right there.
Counter spell.
Bitch.
You. All right, nothing happens.
Better.
Mark that off.
Faster, more agile.
All right. Sorry, I need to keep this rolling. That brings us to that thug is dead.
That's dead.
That That brings us to Kosrias' turn, who
Counter spell. Fate.
you can hear, because you're standing next to the door, you can hear him from right outside the door, and he said you can hear, like, sudden of his breath. Do you need me?
I will reply quickly in Xenocrat as I'm finishing the counter spell. I will say no.
You hear, like, a flapping of his wings as he takes off into the...
We got this.
Kelric, that's your turn.
Just one little baby boy, right?
Your turn, Kelric.
And you're tackling the man?
Your turn.
Yeah.
You want to be a T-Rex?
Do you want to be a T-Rex?
Your choice, dude.
I'll remind you that he has the intelligence of a T-Rex if he does so.
I also don't know how well a T-Rex fits in this room.
Oh, you fit.
It doesn't.
You'll fit.
I don't need it, but it's up to you.
No, we'll wait.
Does Holland become conscious if he turns him into a T-Rex with all the T-Rex hit points?
I don't know how...
Literally can't see over this wall.
Can you polymorph a construct?
Yeah,
You're trying to turn fucking
as long as it doesn't have an
into a
immutable
T-Rex.
form. Does Spud have an immutable form?
What is an immutable form?
It's a thing on his stat block.
Let me.
Spud ain't even in here. What doesn't matter.
Spud's right in front of. Or I guess right behind Tofin right now. He's up there in the doorway.
Hold on. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, Spud's a T-Rex.
Hold on, I'm looking this up.
I mean, doesn't have a mutable form on his stat block, eh? I'm gonna let Spud live his feral dinosaur dreams.
Yeah, Spud's about to eat me.
He'll be alright.
It's the turtle equivalent of a
And
turtle.
Walla being eaten one smooth
Spud knows Twink. Spud knows Twink when he sees it.
That might be a bad thing.
Oh well.
I don't know how
Read
Spud
me...
rolls.
Actually, I'll just look it up real
Spud
quick.
rolls really well.
That's fair. I don't know how T-Rex Spud rolls.
Like a T-Rex.
I was gonna say I was rolling pretty good whenever I rolled.
Creature can see within range. Spud considered a creature?
I say yes.
Is he? Does it say like creature on his stat
I think
block?
It
he's...
says medium construct, neutral good. Whereas,
I don't think he's considered a creature.
Might be right.
I mean, it's your call at the end of the day.
Well, Warforged are not considered constructs, even though they are. They're considered creatures. The purpose of
That's
the
a
game.
player character.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's the distinction.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no, because Spud is not a
on
creature.
The 14 creature type is used to describe any artificially created creature born from the awakening.
I'm hearing a lot of creature.
Basically, a construct is any creature made or brought to life by any other that wasn't formerly a living being.
He's reading all of it when the important part is a creature.
Heard a lot of creatures.
That is according to roleplayersrespite.com.
That 100% doesn't matter, Matt. I'll just do something else.
It's good. You can do it if you want.
Yeah, I want to let Spud have his moment. Spud's a T-Rex.
Okay, I'm going to remind you that he has the intelligence of a T-Rex.
He'll be fine.
I may do.
He
This
has
will
the
be fine.
intelligence of T-Rex staring right at my fucking ass.
What's Spud's regular intelligence?
4.
Yeah.
I might live
What's the
on
intelligence of a T-Rex? Probably
Yeah,
not.
but
5 But I guess he doesn't have the.
he doesn't have the commands. He doesn't control him anymore. Now I control him.
Oh. Well.
Let me do this!
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
T-Rex, what'd you expect?
Well, I don't know. Oh. Hi, Spud.
Bud's right up my butt, and you're right up Spud's butt. It's a real.
Yeah, and Spud can't get through the damn door.
We're real human dinosaur human.
This was stupid if
Does
he
he
wasn't.
really need to get through the door? He can just make his own at this
I
point.
mean, I think he smashes through the door.
That's what I'm saying.
Shelby does a 19 hit.
Hold on,
I don't think
Spudzilla
so.
here.
No, it does not.
No, it doesn't.
Is Spud attacking her?
She's the thing right in front of him when he turns into a
Alright, I
T-Rex.
drop polymorph as a free action. Put Spud back out there.
I got there. Here it is. That'll be good.
I drop it at will. No, you're fine. That's my fault for not looking. I can't see
Look,
shit on
that's
this battle
fine.
map.
The rest of those goons in there got
No,
scared.
it's not your fault. It's just
I see the giant Spud T-Rex just looks at me. No.
As soon as he turns into a T-Rex, T-Rexes eat things with an intelligence of 2. Yeah.
That's alright. I just look like an idiot, but that's fine.
Last time it went over well.
It did.
Last time there was a lot more bad guys right in front of him when he transformed.
And I was controlling the T-Rex, not the DM.
Look, let's get one thing down straight though. This verifies that we can turn Spud into a T-Rex.
It does.
That means we turn Spud.
Proof
into
of concept.
anything.
That's right.
We're gonna revisit that after the session, but I'm gonna rule that it was fine for now. No.
He's gonna take away Spud's dreams. Spud had but a taste.
Don't let your
Alright.
dreams be memes.
That brings us to the three thugs' turns right after him, and they are going to turn.
Oh, piss off.
One of them
Hold their action. As you watch, you can see, they pull out a small ball out of their hands, pull a pin out of the top of it, and you watch as it begins to glow as they're aiming at Holland.
Because he's holding a thermal tank.
They're gonna frag me and their sniper buddy.
The sniper is then going to take his turn and
Aww.
3 feet that way, and each one of them's held actions is going to go off as each one lobs an aether grenade at you, and you auto-fail all 3 dex saves. Holland, do you have any last words?
I don't know. I've already been unconscious for a while here. I suppose not.
How long do I have?
1 minute.
1 minute.
We'll be alright.
That's 10 rounds of combat. We
It's
got
just
time.
a schwink. What are we?
Would the grenades launch his body off the platform down
Is,
to the
is
ground?
Holland gonna will Spud to me?
No.
It was worth a shot.
Wow. Wow.
No, I had to.
So as you guys are all looking, through the doorway, what you can see, you watch as these 3 grenades get lobbed into the air, and then these massive balls of lightning, all 3 of them erupting, and smoke coming from Holland's charred body.
Well,
Darn, I can still help, right?
seems to be in one piece.
He lucky.
Alright, that brings us to your turn.
Okay, I guess I'm going to.
Hell.
Take.
Fuck up. Walking, but
Should have made you the T-Rex. Like I had
Or my
originally thought.
spells.
I mean, I would just fucking like sit on him.
I can hit Wallabingy without hitting.
Yeah.
I'll just hold him down and pull my head back. Go for it.
Okay. We're gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
You do a ranged attack, it'll have one up.
Okay,
Walk
so
out.
I'm gonna do Inflict Wound. 4th level.
Okay, you have advantage because he's prone.
I'm gonna go.
19 plus 9.
Yeah?
Glad that hits. I just wanted to make sure that.
60.
I'm sorry, what level was this at?
4th.
Okay.
5, 6.
D10.
Oh, I did D6. I'm looking at that.
There's 4.
5.
There's 6.
Oh, the thing you better get the Wallace up.
15. Oh, it's
No,
only
it's a
weapon.
weapon attack.
9 points.
Product damage.
He is not looking well.
And then, we're gonna go ahead and let Michael Snowflake have a taste.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my...
Yeah. Gonna hit.
Oh!
Is low AC. Tiny man.
I fucked up. I was making sure you could do
Tiny big man.
do that or not.
6.
Not marched.
Oh, that's right. Never did.
6.
Keep thinking he's big.
I know I mounted him instead of enlarging him.
Well. Alright.
Maybe I did both.
2 of the thugs are going to turn and take 2 shots at you, Tophin.
Go for it, bitch.
Inspiration on that.
Let's see. I'm within
22.
Spud's within- Hang on. Let's see. Where is that?
That still go off whenever you're dead?
Yeah.
Spud's
Now
still
Spud
there.
acts independently.
Okay.
The defender put a disadvantage in the check roll.
He has to be within 5 feet of them, doesn't he?
One that is within 5 feet. Oh yeah, I guess that's for melee. Never mind.
22.
Okay.
16.
What's damage?
No, 16 to
Oh,
hit
that misses.
on the second guy. Wow, low damage. 6 points of fire damage. All right. Tophin, that brings us to your turn.
Rough.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I mean, really, it's just go to sleep. Pop, pop, pop.
He's looking rough. Yes.
Matt's like, why did I say yes?
He is prone. Now I'm flanking him, technically. 24 for the first one.
That'll hit.
Full damage after each one.
It's fine.
10.
Barely standing.
Oh, laying down.
26 for the second one to hit.
Uh-huh.
And
How would you like to do this?
yes, I like one in each eye. Just just like staple into the ground.
Out. 2 bolts in each eye.
Then I'm gonna stand up with half my movement.
All right.
And
I've got
there's
a way out of this. I'm gonna cast Blight oh, fuck.
there's a guy right in front of me, right?
No.
I'll shoot him then. And I've already you moved into the room, technically, right? To hit him.
Yeah.
Wherever it would be. I'm gonna walk up to him and shoot him. Actually, no. I'll go behind the boxes to get half cover from the old rifleman, and then shoot that guy. 25 to hit.
Hit.
For 17 points of damage.
On the rifle?
No, on the
Okay.
dude in the middle of the room.
Understood.
And yeah,
How much damage was in him?
17 for me.
He did.
Max rolls.
Hey.
Catching up to you. I got 2.
You
got
guys
like
just remind
9,
me of the scene
but-
from Lord of the Rings where they're counting numbers for how many they killed.
Oh yeah.
All right. That brings us
Do we
to
want to count the people that burned to death in the city?
Elric. Your turn.
Sorry, I get a little dark. Yeah, I'm sick of this asshole. I'm gonna saunter up the doorway. And I can see this piece of crap with a rifle in his hand. I'm gonna send a fireball his way.
Jesus.
I'm gonna saunter back.
I think 25 feet over.
Alright, well, 5 feet back behind the wall. Yeah, right next to Avaria.
Walk up.
I'll Scooby-Doo down the door.
Him.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
That guy in
Take an
particular.
Inspiration.
Oh, for the record, it was 5th level, in case that, in case I need to say that.
Wow, I took 2 inspirations and rolled 2 ones. 14.
Can you roll a 46 for me, bub?
Yep. Ooh, we can get the whale.
Wow, this is really good.
Only you had more enemies to do it too. But you've already burned them all to death. So.
Yeah, don't. Holy fuck, this guy's rifle. You're picking up for parts.
I don't know.
Or just use
What'd
it.
you get?
Plus 10.
37. Not as good as I thought.
I mean, if I can be a long-range shooter who occasionally has a fucking rifle to shoot, I'll be happy as a clam. So,
As you look, the fireball slams into the back wall. Body falls, slams into the ground,
8! Or 9, what am I at?
and the warehouse is
I think
slowly
9.
starting to catch fire,
Ah! Don't care about that.
with Holland's dead body in it.
That's...
Yeah, cleric, it's fine.
Yeah.
Who actually has room to hide for one?
Who needs crematoriums?
I think I have 1 round left on my super. Or is it over? I think it's over.
Matt's like, ooh, yes, but with complications, and I'm like, I don't care, burn it.
That's where the fire is now.
Oh, the fire's gonna keep moving.
Fire spreads.
Ah,
Fine.
So I just need one of you guys to eat me up there.
As long as I don't die, I'll go get him.
I mean,
All right.
You want to be a T-Rex?
That brings us to the thug's turn, who's just in the doorway, or just on the other side of the boxes. He's going to take a shot at Avaria in the doorway.
I'm cute.
Sloppy 20.
Ouch.
That's ridiculous, by the way.
5 points of damage for lowest damage possible.
What? That's a lot of damage. That's the most damage I've taken.
She's almost below
great,
80.
Avari.
Avaria's almost below 80.
This would normally bring us to Holland's turn, but it is Spud's turn.
With 1 round of
Seeing
dead.
what's transpired up there, Spud's normally white eyes are gonna go like crimson red, and his alarm is gonna start blaring as he barrels through the door and starts sound cannoning at the nearest sorry fucker in the room.
I mean, the good news is Holland can't die more if he lights on fire. So
And char his belongings.
We need a body to cast Revivify.
it's fine.
The important things are magical. We'll recover him out of the fire.
His
Well,
arm.
at least
First
have
time
an
I've
arm,
rebuilt
yeah.
my
You'll have his harm.
Let's see, that's
For
yeah,
clarification,
that's a
you
9.
cannot cast Revivify on his arm and bring him back.
I'm aware. You could cast Greater Rest for.
It's not a part of his original body.
Oh, yeah. Probably some skin cells attached to it, though.
Ew. That's
If that fire gets anywhere near it, though, the Aether is probably gonna go up real quick. I definitely missed. Like a 9.
That brings us to your turn, Avaria.
Ready?
There's a lot of people dead now.
yeah. We've kind of cleared the battlefield here, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to find my coffee. Alright.
Come on, you old lady.
You got 2 dudes right there, and then 1 dude way up there.
Gonna go ahead and walk.
Through that door over yonder.
You can get to him, it looked like. You have 35.
Shelby has found how to be
You
as
can dash.
far away from the
You'll
mic
get.
as possible.
Do you have more stuff to do in a line? Because you already used your lightning bolt.
Shelby has successfully found out how to be as far away from the microphone as
Okay,
possible.
well,
Yeah.
just get me in the doorway and let's...
God damn. I think I could ever do this lady.
Sweeps. Laugh Out Lore says sweeps all the ashes together into a vaguely humanoid shape.
True Resurrection could do it.
That's reassuring.
There are very few people in this world that can do that.
Yeah, it only cost me a couple more
You might
limbs.
come back as a different race.
Can I hit all the way up there? My guy equal third level?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
You go up to the top of the ladder.
14 plus 9. 6. 22. 22 points.
And now we have advantage on his corpse.
Alright. That's your turn, Avaria. When seeing the fire, thinking you guys slowly obliterating everyone, have nowhere to go but out, so.
Spud's gonna take all of those opportunity attacks. That's fine.
As they're running at you guys, they are going to lob 2 Aether grenades at each of you. I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All of us?
No, just you 2.
2, right? You
Yep.
said?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you guys are close enough to where each one's going to hit both of you.
That was cocked. Roll that. Oops, same number. 22 and 23.
So both succeed.
22.
I just modify.
Modify whose memory?
One of the dude's running out the door.
22 and 23 for you.
22 and 23 for me.
Oh,
22 and 18.
One was an actual 20. How
Both.
that count?
both of you succeed, both ones, so you each take half damage on each one. The first one is 17 cut in half to 8. Second one is 16 cut in half to 8.
On the second one, I would go down, but I come back up because.
Yeah, with 1.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Top of the round, Topin, what are you doing?
I fired twice at whichever one's close.
Okay.
Natural 20.
He's dead.
So I will fire the second one on the second guy.
Because your max damage is going to knock him out.
Sloppy 20 on the second one. For 9 points of damage.
How'd you like to do this?
2 arrows as I'm rushing away. 2 bullets as I'm rushing away, just and their bodies sliding across the ground. And I run as much as I can to the ladder and up it.
Combat's over.
I know. But we've only got 54 more seconds to get down to.
That's
Aria.
8 rounds.
I know.
Okay.
I'm running up the ladder and then
He's in
kicking.
panic mode, man.
I'm running
Okay.
up the ladder and eventually kicking Holland's body off the edge.
Jesus.
As you
Down to
get
Aria.
as you get up there, the flames are continuing to spread throughout this warehouse.
Yeah, that's why I'm kicking his body off the ledge.
Colin, your dead body just goes slams into the ground. You broken
Aria
limbs.
can revive him or get him out of here.
Spud's already got Holland's collar, and he's starting to drag him out the door of the
Okay.
warehouse.
And then I'm gonna jump and cast second level cure wounds on myself so I don't die from the.
Okay, you still take 3 points of fall damage.
That's fine.
Fireball. On Tophin. No, I'm kidding. This is where I reveal that I am the betrayer. No.
Not yet. Trigger reveal.
Kelric is the BBG. He's dragging his body out. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm following to go heal him. Yell at Spud, drop the motherfucker.
Help me, please, as I'm like struggling to drag him.
Oh no, Spud was dragging him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Draw
So I'm
him on
yelling,
Spud.
I'm yelling Spud to drop the motherfucker.
Gotta get
Spud's jaw has never been clenched on something tighter than in this moment, as he is wheels full on like little skid marks from where Holland fell down. I mean, he's like
Burn rubber.
hauling ass.
Next Spud, fucking let go of him. You want your dad back? Let the fuck
We're
go.
trying to get out of the fucking fire. Heal him.
He's. What do you think?
Heal
I'm
him.
doing? What do you think I'm doing? I had to revivify first.
Do it.
It's one
I
action.
did. I did.
Are you casting it?
Yes.
I need you to roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
Because Matt's a bastard. I don't think she has any inspiration.
20 plus 5.
19 plus 5, 24.
Holland, you find yourself in the small outskirts of Sakarat. The sun is shining above, the grass rolling through the waves as the wind blows through. The smell of invention and new horizons fills the air around you. A warm fire is lit in the hearth, and your mother is sitting with you at your kitchen table, sharing a meal with her once more. Find yourself at peace in this moment, but you feel the grips of life pulling at you for you to return to the realm of the living. Do you accept?
What, you get a choice in this matter?
It has to be a willing spirit.
Fucking willing.
I
Take
would.
it, Spud.
I will, but just out of curiosity, is there anything I can I interact with my surroundings in any way?
It's the afterlife for a short moment.
Mom?
She smiles and puts her hand on the side of your face. There'll be another time
I know.
where you and you like awake and you're like coughing the smells of ash and blood, and just you look around and the room that you guys are now in front of this front office that they've dragged you out into is just quickly filling with smoke.
So I'm like conscious, like one.
You
hit
are
point?
conscious.
Okay.
As you guys turn around, the fires are quickly overtaking the warehouse.
I think we can grab
I definitely want to grab the ledger.
It's a little soiled.
You can always go back for the gun too if you want it.
How spread is the because it's like right on top of Homeboy.
The fire has spread to only the upper banisters right now.
Well, he was up there on the upper band.
He fell when the guy,
Oh,
whenever
okay.
killed him.
How much can I grab?
One thing. So if you're going back in to grab something, the ledger's right there. You can grab it, but it took a lot of fire damage from getting blasted by those guns that all rained
That's fair. It's
at you guys, and it's also blood soaked.
Yeah, you know.
If you want to get something from that warehouse, you have to go now, and it's only gonna be one thing that you have time to grab before the fire starts. Before everything starts to consume.
I'm gonna shout to the rest of them to follow Bingy's body. Drag it out.
Yeah, I'll grab Wall by like the ankle and kind of try and drag him as I'm already limping out anyway.
You get his body back out. You have this large rifle in your hand, glowing canister of Aether on the back of it. And as the fire begins to spread to the bottom reaches of the warehouse, you begin to smell the smell of sulfur. And there's a large eruption. As you find out, all the barrels in the back end of the room were filled with gunpowder.
Oh,
Fucking called it.
and I managed to not hit one of them. Incredible.
You guys didn't fire anything that way. The fireballs came close.
No.
And then the whole building just erupts in flames.
Questions come. Will Bingy fit? Haversack.
No. Chop them up in pieces, I guess.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking. That was my thought because you've done it before.
If it was a bag of holding, yes, but unfortunately.
You guys all also bathed in deer's blood. So, doe's blood.
Yeah,
Like baby doe blood.
they did.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't. Always start tomorrow.
Body too. Oh, I did with the skull, so that's
Or what? Oh,
We're dead.
I sure got rid of that because y'all bitched about me not having Revivify.
I'm not
This
bitching about
this spell
anything.
doesn't deal damage or allow me to touch my friends.
We probably need to get out of here quickly. Is it worth taking his body to try to get questions out of him?
I don't know.
Noted. You too, quickly.
Rios might know something. That's all I've got.
Your choice.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and I'm briefly glancing at my now eyeless childhood best friend
Oh yeah.
laying here in a pool of blood. next to me. Let's just get the hell out of here.
All right. I'll take his body back into the warehouse and shut the.
Forgot how awkward that was.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it made me feel real bad for stapling him to the floor through his eyes. So
I
So you guys are leaving the body?
I kill all the nondescript, non-emotional baggage people.
since I can't fit it into the bag, and I don't think we can weekend at Bernie's him through the city.
The hell?
Yes.
Are you
Question.
just leaving it in the streets or are you tossing
Oh
it
no,
back
I'm
into the
tossing it
burn?
back into the room.
Before I will take his Blood Lotus badge, emblem, whatever he's got, and
Sure.
stow it away on myself.
Make an investigation check.
Question while he's rolling that DM. What's the race of the one with the rifle?
It was human.
12.
Searching his pockets, you find a small coin purse that has 53 gold pieces in it.
We're rich, boys. Absolutely loaded.
That makes a dent in our wealth. almost less than a thousandth of the gold.
As you guys gather your belongings, and the people in the streets, a few of them from a distance looking on in horror as you guys run out from a burning building. What are you doing?
What condition am I in right now, DM? Any?
You're feeling, a little groggy.
Groggy. Groggy.
Okay, so no, nothing long term I can identify at least at the moment.
At the moment.
Okay.
Let's abscond.
Follow me. I'm just gonna run. And
You guys begin
do my
running.
best to unseen the way I know I can.
Okay, everybody make stealth checks for me.
Yeah.
Avaria, disadvantage. Because you have plate.
I thought we kept that right.
Yeah, do you get the mithril stuff when we're...
I don't have a disadvantage on stealth.
Okay, well then you don't have it anymore.
Merc.
Okay, roll disadvantage
No.
then.
No. I'm refusing. Dance!
15.
9! Oh shit.
11.
8.
Goddamn, guys. As you're running through the street, you guys are kicking every can in sight, tripping over the various different debris that are left from the outside of this warehouse, and you can see people are just... What are they doing? You're like making all the noise. You guys are like running down an alleyway, and then Keller trips over a trash can, throws everything, goes rolling everywhere, and then as he does that, and Varia's like laughing at him very openly, and everyone's just kind of looking down the alleyway, and then she slams into a wall.
How far are we from the warehouse?
You're about 100 feet away by this point.
Okay. What's the civilians around me?
You guys are down a back alley, so there's not nearly as many civilians now, but
Up your kill count.
No, but I am. Well,
And grandma's nearby.
another man just kind of like you guys are run down the side alleys behind the buildings and stuff, and the man just calls down the alley. Are you guys okay?
okay. How vindictive are we feeling tonight, boys and girls?
Yeah, we're fine. Thank you.
You know the building's on fire, right?
That's why we're leaving it.
Shouldn't you call somebody?
You call Boras! I'm hurt!
We're hurt. Can you call? And we're just gonna keep going.
Guards!
Hey!
He starts yelling at the guards.
I will cast Modify Memory.
Let's save.
Charisma.
6.
There was a gunpowder explosion in the warehouse. There's a centaur about to be running through the whirring markets, and your child works in the warehouse and is currently trapped inside, and it is burning quickly.
Holy fuck! Fuck!
You only modify the last 24 hours, so if he doesn't have a child, if he doesn't have one,
So be it.
roll a d20 for me.
15.
Got a kid.
Let's go. Let's go
to
and go.
manifest a child.
Go now.
See him like, oh, starts like running towards the building. You can hear him yell from a distance, "Don't worry, I'm coming!"
Like clutching my side, holding myself up along the alleyway. Keller, that was a little dark, man.
You want to be found?
Not particularly.
But he's gonna die!
No, he's going to cause a massive ruckus outside the warehouse and disrupt everybody's current attention.
I guess we'll get the fire put out.
You can't tell from here, you guys are quite a bit of ways away. He started running back that direction.
In there next.
And with that, we're gonna go ahead and take our break. Oh, guys, don't go nowhere. We're gonna take our break. Darker and darker every day. We'll be back in a couple minutes. No, I'm not sure if you're the heroes of this campaign.
What are you talking about?
And we're back. So we find the four of you now on the outskirts of the Alchemist Covenant, the Alchemist Quarter of the massive city of Zakarat. The smoke billowing into the air off in the distance, the sound of guards running from every which way. You can hear people calling out for those to fetch water. And you can hear someone yell, "There's someone in there."
Oh my god!
Up, Kelrick's kill count.
Well, he's just really dead set that his child's in there.
Does it sound like an old man yelling it?
Can't tell from this distance.
Parents run into burning buildings. Do they really?
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
Shit. Well, at least he's gonna get a posse there to help protect him.
What do you guys like to do?
Gonna let an old man run into a building all alone.
I'm gonna pump myself with a fat second level cure wound real quick.
No, I've relied on the niceness of others. Always a safe bet. No,
That's awesome, Keller.
I look like $1 million, baby.
Took none.
Did
Already
get
took
power.
5.
Did get power pain cast on you.
Yeah, because my B over there is a homie and G. Good to go.
Oh, I'm more than 5.
Oh, sorry.
And I didn't even use my inspiration.
Yeah, take it back.
Flexing hard over here.
Rescind your inspiration.
And I killed 11. Think you can trash mob me, Matt? Bad shit, and Sulfur says otherwise.
Gonna put a bunch of level 5 wizards against you, and they're just gonna be like fireball, 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 fireball.
We can only counterspell 2 of them.
Yeah, I'll absorb elements. Y'all will be the ones in trouble.
But with the orange glow on the horizon as it's getting into the later evening hours,
Orange glow from the sun or from the fire?
later evening hours, not early evening hours.
I just wanted to know if fire was still there.
Well, the fire's still there. It's a whole building caught fire.
Sun sets, but the fire rises.
And Kelrick becomes the BBG.
I'm honestly kind of surprised Kelrick's not just standing outside the building, staring at the fire, admiring his work.
I'm the bubbles girl. Building's burning, I'm just like... There's all dead people inside anyway. Plus one old.
Except the guy you sent in there. That's a
No,
lie.
it's just one guy. It's hey, he'll be alright. He'll be alright.
What's one? I already killed
He'll feel the
11.
heat of the inferno and turn right back around.
Speaking of the Inferno, what happened while I was out?
For a weenie.
Killed the rest of them.
Okay.
Building caught on fire.
Right.
I kicked your body off the ledge so
I'm
Spud
sorry.
could grab you.
Kick my body?
Probably could have.
Well, you were dead at the moment.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably why your hip looks a little. We kind of putting too much weight on it.
I grabbed the gun on the way out. Big one.
Okay.
Arya brought you back to life. You
I
now
just
owe
wanted
the
to-
party 300 gold for the diamond it took to bring you back.
Avaria, thank you.
I just wanted to say, something happens to you, Spud goes to me.
I will put it in my will
Thank
as
you.
soon as I sit down and write my will.
Well, I
Okay.
think Spud would probably go to Gennaro since he would be able to fit.
No,
Gennaro's
no,
Spud.
it's willed
Gennaro.
to me. Willed to me, sorry.
all of his-
Willed it to me.
Speaking of decisions, I am going to decide to take a fat seat up against the wall for just a moment. Try and catch my breath after the pathetic excuse for running with you guys I just did.
Well, we accomplished none of what we wanted to.
No, we just made everything so much worse.
We can talk.
That was my thought, but I didn't really want to drag his corpse through this.
That's fine. We can just drag his skull. We'll wait until the morning. It's fine. We'll talk about that. She's a baby.
That was our lead. Turned out very well. Gus has learned.
Bitch, you better pet me.
I got left.
I was really hoping we'd be able to get more out of that. We did. I'm sorry, guys. I dragged you back into old wounds and old debts.
As you guys are sitting there, Rios comes flying down, lands next to all of you. What the hell was that?
Turns out Talon here owes them a bit of money.
Months of undercover work. Potentially out the door.
I don't think you've got the door. They're all dead. Escaped.
Yeah, and how's it gonna look when I'm the only person that escaped?
It's gonna look like you fought a hard-ass battle and realized, we're...
No, it's gonna look like I turned tail and run and left my brothers to die.
We'll take you prisoner.
They'll hang me.
We can take you back to the Innovation Covenant with us.
Break free
Keep
from there.
your cover.
Why am I
You can do what you
trusting
need
you?
to
Why wouldn't you
We
trust
trust
me?
him. That's not the question.
Who are these people you travel with?
What other choice did we have? I tried to be civil.
Not the way it looked.
Well,
Your friend here decided to blow someone's brains out.
No goodwill
What?
was given to us.
The only person at fault here is me.
But being a wiener, you're fine.
No,
If you owed them something, why didn't you come with the payment?
I didn't. I didn't think that would get in the way of what I wanted. Wall took things more deeply than I didn't. Expecting his entourage to be so well equipped. I wasn't expecting the Blood Lotus.
They have
They do.
taken over the black market of Zakarat. The Blood Lotus, while involved in larger things, run the streets on black market aether weapons. It's one of the reasons I infiltrated them, to try and get most of these taken off the streets.
I'll be honest. It's like a lot more than innocence. We wanted.
And what are you looking for?
There was on the night that the clock tower up. There was something
talked about it
stolen
briefly.
from the Innovation Covenant headquarters.
He's the one who gave you the information. But you didn't tell him why you were going.
We're doing what we said we were going to do.
I
Trying to
wanted
figure out what they stole. Relying on friendships apparently died harder than we thought.
The Blood Lotus are like brothers to each other. One leaves, debt that's not paid, they're not welcomed back in open arms.
No.
Well, the good news is that book is a little oiled and probably burned by this point, so knowledge of our visit is, not reported.
I think I can spin this as misfire or faulty weapon. It did have a lot of gunpowder. I can convince the boss that that is a good enough excuse, that nobody else made it out. Perhaps we can salvage something out of this.
Good luck with that.
It seems pretty reasonable that it went up in flames and escaped because you could fly.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Maybe Wallabingi had you on an errand,
That could work.
and you came back just in time to see it go.
I could tell them I was still out delivering. Like pulls the thing out and he like tosses a few of the vials in his hands. At least most of their supply of this was taken out.
Crazy shit.
Spice says no.
Speaking of, roll a Constitution saving throw for me. As he tosses it in his hands, your eyes like fixated on for a second. You're like, fight off the urge to ask for one.
I gotta get one, man. I gotta have it.
I think it probably should have been no.
Don't do it.
What should have been the first option, maybe sneaking in when they're not around and looking for information.
Probably.
This is just one of their warehouses. This one is closer to the alchemy district. They have another.
Like me with the fucking potion.
No. There's another next to the Neoteric Covenant. And this one, less for housing weapons, more for housing materials. A house, or a warehouse supply area where a lot of this stuff comes from.
I might remember.
Bro, that's gonna smell so bad.
It smells so bad.
Well. Wait to recover. Try sneaking tomorrow.
With our stage voices, probably, yeah.
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 Night the best time to sneak into a place like that?
No, actually. They tend to gather into the evenings and then sleep wherever they are stationed.
Oh, good.
During the day, they are out dealing, handling, buying, investigating. This area is much more of a living quarter, a storage facility, where this drug is manufactured, the underground. But there are women and children that also live here that are families of these people. And most of these women and children have been placed as spies into various organizations. They act as apprentices. They act as informants, servants, all to report back. In the years you've been gone, Blood Lotus Gang has moved into a powerhouse, trolling most of the underworld here in Zakarat.
See that now.
Seems whatever they gained from that night put them into a seat of power.
Ah,
Here's
how
the
much Black
question.
Aether would do it.
Valuable? I have to go after something bigger.
It'll probably lead to something bigger. We do not believe that the Blood Lotus gang is the one in charge or the one pulling the strings. We believe there's a larger, more powerful individual behind the curtain. Somebody who's their benefactor, supplies them with money. It has to be somebody wealthy in the city, but we're not exactly sure who it might be.
Best we can. Other warehouse. Fine.
What up?
Probably not do that. So, our problem, we could
Come up.
try to take out all of their stores. If for the time being we have more pressing matters.
I agree with you. Taking out the storehouses is a good plan. But if we cripple the underworld of Zakarat, a more worse individual is going to fill the void.
Enough.
The city has found balance in its current state.
Hell.
Our current objective is to, 1, free your friend.
Our
Correct.
insight.
But
Holy shit on me, Coast Rios. Fuck. Not looking good. Let's call it an 11 or something. How do I pull this? It's not high. Whatever it is.
Oh, hang on, I got you.
Oh shit, it's way more than 11. It's 14. Well, that's...
still regards her as a friend. It's been years. He's made other connections and other allies. But Genera's ultimate goal is to get as much of the Aether weapons off of the streets, stop the manufacturing of this drug. We don't necessarily want to uproot the Blood Lotus gang. Just cripple how they make their money. Everyone will still consider them the powerhead, but they won't let out that they don't have their weapons, that they don't have their supply. They'll want to hold their power, so they'll keep it hush, which will, in turn, streets more clean, without anyone else wanting to challenge them.
Mass withdrawals.
Yes, there will be that.
Got our next place to check out. Us. Back up and go poorly.
I think it is best I distance myself until this warehouse situation. If you guys are somehow traced back to it, I don't want seen together.
Enough.
As much as it pains me. I do wish the best for you. And hopefully when this is all done, the four of us can be a family of sorts again.
It has a funny way of twisting things like wants and hopes. But we'll see.
He takes a step back, flies off into the distance, away from you guys.
Oh. Back to the NBC. I walk and talk, but I don't think we necessarily need to go investigate tomorrow. We're not feeling up to it.
What else would we do?
Recover. Find some more information out.
Guess we Let's see what your friends have for us, maybe. If anything.
I'm surprised.
You guys making your way back to the NBC then?
Make it away.
Yeah.
Okay. As you... Now. Huh?
Do that NBC thing.
Are you guys going back to Holland's apartment of sorts to sleep?
I guess so.
That's my plan,
that
unless
way
told otherwise.
Holland can sleep in his own bed. Being generous here. Sleep in his own bed.
Not like he almost died or something.
Exactly.
I didn't almost, he did.
Exactly.
No, he came back.
He didn't almost die.
Unless Howland wants some company.
I'll pay.
I'm just gonna.
Sure, we can get you one or multiple very good people.
Thanks, Topin, but I don't know if I'm in any shape for that tonight. I'm just gonna plop down. I guess on the center room couch, where whatever you call it, connecting Masha and I's quarters. Might accidentally knock over a couple papers. I'm not really sure. Just kind of put my head in my hands for a moment.
Hello.
No, just me. You gotta get the kills for it.
I got a few.
Calyx got trophies like hanging above his head for the kill count.
He's got a finger for every kill.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I did
Oh
cast my-
no! What was his name?
Huh?
What was his name?
I don't know.
Damn, Samuel.
Talk about the old man?
No.
Probably Cletus.
I like
Why?
it.
My son! He's in that warehouse. I gotta go get
Yes,
him.
no!
Should I call the guards?
Gosh darn it, Cletus?
Oh, yes, don't go in there. Begging you. I have just offended like 1/4 of the country.
I'm okay with offending that 1/4 of the country.
Damn!
No. So,
Pay the price for our insolence.
as each of you fall down to your various different areas of slumber inside Holland's humble abode here.
I'll
Well,
probably sleep out on the couch if anybody wants to take my bed or anywhere in my room. It's
Bro,
fine.
just take your bed.
Can we drag you into your bed? Because I feel like we're literally here so you can sleep in your own bed. No. Go to your room.
Very well.
Go to your.
I guess
You may all take your long rest.
Yay!
No.
Yeah, level up! Woo!
Huh?
Talking to myself, not to you.
Take that shit upstairs. Lose?
Oh god. It's like y'all married or something. What the fuck?
You don't fight God.
I'm gonna fight you.
Well, we fought a couple demigods already. It's fine.
Good with one.
Yeah.
Alright, you have half health for the day.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Wario, touch yourself.
Half health, which means you can't be healed.
Oh my gosh, children.
As you all awaken the next morning, what are you doing today? You mentioned you wanted to go meet with Mr. Stovrick?
I don't know if "want to" is the word for this situation, but I should. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take my time to get there. I would imagine getting up is.
You all want me to go check out this place we're gonna be hitting?
Yeah, just give it a quick scope. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get too close.
Don't be long. They're probably gonna have their guards doubled by now.
I will confirm the location where I'm roughly find my way at least.
Sure.
Mask on, out the door.
Just roll a general stealth check for me.
Shit.
It's a bustling city and you're used to keeping yourself hidden, but there are those that kind of pay attention to you with the mask on as you're kind of meandering through the streets. People who's kind of like side-eyeing you. Guards
I'm not
that
particularly trying to.
Sure. A couple guards that kind of look your way and do a slight glance for wandering through the streets wearing a mask, but you eventually can find your way across to the Neoteric Covenant in one of those side alleys that kind of sits in between it and one of the other covenants to the opposite side. And you come up to the small warehouse where you can see Holland, or where Holland described to you, and you see it reads Stormwell Point on the front. You can see there are various people coming in and out of this warehouse, and on the front of the warehouse it looks like it is a 2-story building made of essentially sheet metal. There's a large outside balcony on the top where you can see there is maybe an outside bar of sorts that reads Stormwells over the top of it. There's a bunch of people sitting at various different tables sharing drinks. Get the sense it's maybe open to the public, but it's hard to tell from this distance.
Around the building, note. Says
Make a reception check for me.
guards, all that kind of stuff. Natural 20.
There are 4 individuals with rifles, much like the one you saw in the warehouse on the roof. There are multiple people that look like they're trying to blend in, but at a quick glance you can see each of them are using or have knives or swords or aether boomsticks, much like Kelric's, on themselves at various different points of the doors and kind of leaning over the railings at the top, kind of overlooking it. You can see, as you're looking just a closer look at the bar, you can see Kosrias is currently in the process of having what appears to be a good conversation with someone else. You can see he's laughing and the other person's kind of laughing. They have a few drinks in front of them at this outside bar. But looks well guarded. You can see there is the main entrance, of course. There is a side staircase that kind of leads up to the bar, so where you can go from street up to the rooftop bar here on the very front of this balcony that kind of overlooks the front over the streets. From there, that's about all you can see. There's a bunch of windows and stuff along the second side of the building. Just peering down each side of the building, you can see there are windows that kind of line the second story, but it's peculiar because there's none along the ground level. Might be a back door, but you'd have to go back there and check it out. I'd like to roll a health check and try. Begin meandering down the alleyway next to the building. You walk past the large steps that are kind of overlooking where this overlook is. One of the guards that's kind of standing at the top of the stairs sees you. Where you heading, buddy?
I was just gonna
Bathroom's that way.
Oh. Thank you.
Just assumed you had to go for a leak. Nice.
This
Said
guy's
whatever
probably
way-
heard that 1,000 times.
Huh?
I'll head the way he pointed. Stumble keep lit.
A little lit.
Dark as hell. Ah, the drink has been provided.
I will. Did he like actually point me to the bathroom?
He pointed you back towards the front of the building. They get the sense he was just meaning, Might be something out along the streets. There might be something right in front of the building, but
Oh no, it's Sakura custom to just pee in the street.
no, it is not.
Just rivers all over the place.
Yeah.
No.
Like Paris.
The river runs yellow.
All the drains have timers. You can go for a high score.
Wow. Wow.
That's
That
how
was-
we're using our tech here.
I'd like to duck in somewhere where I'm not being served by all the people I noted.
Okay.
Appear to be guards, and then cast invisible.
Sure. There's like a side boutique that's selling various different clothes, maybe a nicer style, and you just kind of like dip in. You can see, kind of start looking at them, and the old lady that's at the back of the store kind of waves at you as you come in. A small little bell rings. And she's not really paying any mind to you. You start to look at a few different things. And you just duck behind one of the racks and cast invisibility on yourself.
I ever seen my husband catch the warehouse fire last night?
Someone else comes in, and just before the door closes, as the bell rings, you dart out of the building, so you are unseen and unheard.
I do note that shop for later because it's.
Okay.
I make my way back to
I
where
went.
I was trying to head.
Sure.
Back to check for any entrance.
Sure, easy enough. You can meander down the side alleyway, and as you come around to the back, there is a large rolling metal door that is currently closed. It has a couple of men there kind of sitting around what appears to be a small burn barrel playing cards. Doesn't seem like they really take their job that seriously, and they're just kind of sitting there. You hear a few of them having a conversation, basically talking about one of them's constantly cheating at cards, but doesn't seem very well guarded. Might be because they never have it open, but it could also just be they're lazy.
All on this.
This is all in the back half of the building.
Have I noticed any other spots along the building? Other scene? Back of blind spot in their section.
Maybe some of the windows along the side of the building. If you notice that the 4 snipers that are on the top of the roof patrol every now and then. If you somehow distracted them, or maybe you find the right window when no one's looking at that one alleyway, you might be able to get in through a window.
Sounds like Spud Rex time.
Jeez.
I don't know why, but I imagine you guys taking the little pocket marble, sticking Spud inside it, throwing him and casting polymorph on it, and now it's just Pokemon.
Thank you, Matt.
But eventually, after gathering information, you can make your way back to your friends.
Anyway.
Yeah, I want to know like interval of patrolling and all that.
You have to spend a lot of time there to get that information.
If they don't do that, if they don't move in that time frame, it gives me.
About every 5 minutes, they kind of rotate their spots, walking around the outside of the building.
They don't get up and move around, they're gonna have some blood clots.
Assuming the guys on the back edge of the building don't really move at all.
Sit there around their barrel playing cards.
Okay, good to know. I'll head back. Go to what they're doing.
What are the 3 of you doing?
What are we doing right now?
You tell me.
Oh, good.
This was supposed to be a scouting day, but I have absolutely no idea what to scout. So,
I did all the scouting. You were gonna go talk to somebody.
Right.
I have no friends in this city.
I guess.
Yeah, no friends.
You got one. They're in jail.
I got
No.
2.
Man, the
One's
other
undercover, the other one's in jail.
You have 3.
I don't know where Barton
And then the
is.
3 of us.
I don't know where Barton is.
I mean, Harden?
Barton, yeah. I think his last name's
It does.
Pardon.
It's only been like a year plus since I've freaking written these characters.
Harden Balmer.
I'm gonna sit here and tinker with Spud a little bit. Clean some of the soot out of his gears last night.
Easy enough to do.
Wonderful.
You get Spud cleaned up.
Elric, you up to anything productive over there?
some blood out of the barrel of my gun.
That's productive enough, I suppose.
Yeah. Can't have it misfiring.
Of course. What about you, Varia?
He's about to decide who's taking the rifle.
Does Tophin have the rifle?
I would
Tophin has
assume.
nothing.
I would assume he would have left
okay.
it with you.
Eggs with you.
Tophin's naked?
Yes.
Wow.
Just the mask.
Ooh.
No wonder he's getting all those looks.
I guess if we've got this rifle hanging out in here, I'll clear off some space on my personal workbench and look this rifle over, see what's going on. At least to the best of my abilities.
Sure.
Our assistant stuff.
No. Are you helping him at all?
Sure.
Make a Tinker's check for me.
What the
Let's
hell?
see. Oh, I've got some bonus.
Are you proficient in Tinker's tool?
You know what? I am proficient whatever I want to be.
No.
I can't remember how much.
X plus proficient.
Dex plus proficient. I think I've got something.
I believe it's Dex or Intelligence for Artificers.
Oh, might be.
Sweet. I think I've got some.
You can always do flash of June. I have it yet.
You should.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got that because of level 7. There's, I feel like first.
Although he might have.
Well, that's a 20 plus.
He has levels in Fighter too.
Tinker's
So.
is plus my intelligence and my proficiency bonus. Okay, so that's like 32.
I'm sorry. Okay.
That's very high.
You look at it.
29. What's your
20.
intelligence?
My intelligence is 18.
Intelligence modifier, bro. And you're
Oh,
Plus 4.
so wait,
Plus another 4.
so I wouldn't be using
So you're at a 20.
It'd be plus 8.
28. Okay.
He used his intelligence score.
Oh no, I didn't use the score. I used the plus it because I got my proficiency.
Oh, that's a
bonus.
saving throw. You know what they say this.
Oh, that makes sense. It says
It
that.
would be.
Yep.
It would be the plus 8 of the saving throw.
Okay, so 28.
Still. Fairly high. But as you're looking it over and you have seen the schematics and the build of Kelric's Aether weapon, I'm gonna change this.
Tool expertise. Your proficiency bonus is now doubled for any ability check you make that uses your proficiency with tool. So that's
32.
yeah. So that's
It is
32.
32.
I was wondering what that bonus was.
As you're looking over the weapon and you begin to get a greater understanding of how it works, there are small little canisters, maybe about 8 inches long, thin in diameter, maybe about half an inch in thickness. And each one is filled with a liquidized form of Aether. And when it fires, it condenses it into a beam that shoots and penetrates its target with such force that it almost disintegrates it. Yeah, I said it.
Impregnates the foe.
It has 3 rounds and then needs to be reloaded. Production of these canisters is a hard and difficult process, but you have a pretty decent understanding of it just looking it over, and you think you could replicate it easily. Well, that's pretty generous.
And it takes less than 20 seconds, Matt? That's a...
You know what?
Less than 20 seconds for her.
Oh, wow.
Oy vey.
But
Okay.
Talk to me.
okay, Avaria's dead. Night, sweet prince.
Once?
Yeah. That one was...
It's a gun.
It is. It is. But this ammunition type is very interesting.
The only thing that does.
Shut up!
Even Matt's getting in on.
Is there anything proprietary about the barrel system? Or I guess any of the ignition?
Got a little TM at the end.
With that roll, there are familiar things about this weapon that you start to see similarities in the way it's built to other things that you've noticed, and as you're going through it, you eventually come to a maker's mark on the underside of the trigger mechanism. Hidden, but every maker has to place his mark. It's almost like something like a calling card, or maybe just couldn't resist. But is the maker mark of the New Beginnings Corporation.
Oh, wonderful. That doesn't. Oh. Spud, come here, buddy. Get your sound cannons out for me real quick.
They fold out in like one of those old style Corvettes.
Is Kellerick, come here.
Yeah?
Like 2 feet from you.
Oh,
Not
all
have
right.
to be yelling. But here.
I've got an idea. So do you see the way that the aether, the liquid? Oh my goodness, the liquefied aether kind of runs through these canisters into the barrel. That it fires that way. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that we could modify that to add some slots onto Spud where we could stick these canisters and activate an alternate firing mode so that he's got twins of these babies. What do you think?
Does he have the space for it?
Bud, how much room you
Or
got
are we
in there, Bud?
Or are we talking about an external?
I suppose that...
Imagining it like
Well,
a fucking, like the main gun of a tank.
He's literally making a
They can
blast
just
noise. Is what he's
rotate.
thinking. He's talking about making a blast
I
noise.
see. Well, hold on.
This is like the size of the canister.
Okay, we could store the canisters independently until they need to be put
Think
into
about
position.
Spud's butt.
Here's Spud, gotta reload. Lift tail.
I can't find the coins!
Why? Why? Why?
Oh my god.
This is why we don't get anywhere.
Well, there it is,
It's
boys.
not my fault Aiden mentioned storing them up Spud's butt.
He said a Blastoise.
And then he talked about storing the canisters up his butt.
I witnessed.
Word for word what he said.
I witnessed.
What do you think, Kellerick? Should be easy enough given that this rifle is unfortunately New Beginnings tech.
Well, I have a bit of worry about storage of the canisters.
I
No.
think I've got enough sitting inside Spud's shell.
Are we talking more frontal storage or rear storage?
More top-down storage. Most things go either inside or the underside of his shell.
Uh-huh.
Always need a protective shell.
Spud, what do you think, bud? You looking for an upgrade?
Just starts doing circles.
Alright, let's take a look then.
Oh my god.
Toss Kellerick a couple of tools.
So you're dismantling the gun.
Yeah, and see why not. Well, first, let me see if I can mimic.
When we raid this warehouse, we'll get 4 more. There was 4 others. Well, Tofin doesn't. He hasn't reported back yet.
Well,
You don't know that.
my haggle eyes about this. Or we'll see.
As far as you can remember, the New Beginnings Corporation doesn't deal in the productions of weapons like this.
Yeah, nor the giant golem thing.
No, it's
Someone out here trying
another,
Fucker. People
another
lost
mark on the
Far
file.
as you know.
to...
No.
how you reload Spud.
I mean, everything is
No horny.
Ready.
Everything I'm seeing in this boomstick.
Give me back my concentration ring.
Everything I'm seeing here in this boomstick isn't entirely dissimilar to.
What else were you using that concentration ring for?
We don't hate.
Yeah, nothing here is too similar to the tech that's in my armor, but pretty reasonable. Let me see if I can kind of build from hand at least like the loading area so that there's a secure place for the canisters to go before I go and dismantle the whole thing.
Okay. Make another tinker's check for me.
Sure.
Just a...
Elric, you want to help me out with this one?
No, I think I'll just
Nah, I'm not giving you advantage.
That's a 31.
Is that 19?
Yeah.
Get fucked.
You could do it. It's gonna take you some time to build it and manufacture it and build it or add it into Spud, but
Right, but
you could do it.
can I get at least like a bare bones prototype kind of going? More or less like a skeletal sort of structure, at least somewhere where I could put the cartridge.
It's gonna make you.
I mean, you could build a cartridge holding chamber for him
It's gonna make you roll.
in a few hours, but all they're gonna do is hold them. Basically, Spud could sit there and be like, "I'm ready for you," and he's just holding the chambers while you shoot. But
I mean, that's a good start. Yeah, I'll do. I mean, I don't know if this roll does that, but yeah, that's fine. I'll at least start with a holding mechanism. I can get on the actual firing of that later.
it'll take you a better half of today to get it done. Roughly 4 hours of work, and technically you can only work 8 hours of one.
Well, that's my job.
Tell I was gonna say, so tell that to America.
Tell me about it.
That's not too
My
bad.
12-hour days fucking
So
suck.
like the capital.
That's pretty manageable. I think I could go ahead and at least get started on it.
Okay. That's what you're doing today? However, Kavari, anything you want to accomplish?
I'm helping Holland and waiting for Topher to come back.
After about 4 hours, as you finish the canister holding mechanism, open returns.
I felt the need to shoot up at all today.
Make a
guess
Constitution saving throw for
but-
me.
22.
The urge is there, but through sheer force of will, you were able to
Especially
fight it
because
off.
Pocket.
About drive, it's about power.
You were able to fight.
About drive. About power. You will run out of things to throw.
I don't know.
Are you
there's a
sure
lot of
about
stuff
that?
in the drawer.
He doesn't have the guts to throw a resin mini. As of me, his concrete breaks, he's gonna cry.
So it has to be a resin mini.
He's gonna just start printing, like, caltrops from the 3D that he can throw at you.
Yeah,
Little daggers.
FDM minis. They're hard to break.
Throw a whole tentacle at me? That's.
They're hard to break.
I didn't know that was this kind of stream.
Yeah. I was just gonna whip your tentacles out.
Oh no.
Oh.
Last time
I'm gonna
we-
throw a golem at you.
Yeah, you're gonna throw a couple golems at us here at any
Go ahead,
moment.
throw the
I'm
tentacle at me.
sure.
I'll just like.
Sounds like a Tuesday for
Sorry, we this show's not Japanese enough for it to have tentacles in it.
Oh.
Okay.
I tried.
I am. I'm moving us forward.
Okay, what are you doing?
Came home.
apparently.
Okay.
This is home
How
now.
was it? What'd you find out? Anything exciting?
It's definitely
It's
well
been
guarded.
boring.
4 people on the roof with guns like they have.
We still have it.
Some people dressed in civilian-esque clothing around as guards. Blend in. areas I see, just there's some windows that are exposed, but they're like second floor windows. They're not on the main floor. We'd have to find a way up into them.
Okay.
Then there's a back, like, shop door, large warehouse door. That is guarded, but significantly less so by a couple of idiots playing cards.
No.
Well, so my thoughts, we
Pocket.
could attempt to distract them, or distract
It's out of this side.
snipers on the roof, or possibly both. I can make us all invisible to go inside, and I think that's our best chance of.
Right.
That'll only last an hour. Only do it once.
Oh, we might not need more than an hour.
Might not, but we'll have to be ready to go once we go in.
Right.
Nope.
I do think our best entrance, unless we have a way up to those windows.
Another old lady.
That's right.
Did it look like we would be able to get in those windows without breaking them? Like, were they panes of
As
glass,
soon as
or were they
invisibility
like
gets cast,
windows that
ladies
could
are
open
on
and
fire
close?
watch.
They were panes of glass, but they looked like they could open and close.
I could maybe levitate somebody up there. It'd be a little tricky when they're invisible, but I can do it.
I can
You would
distract
be
people.
uninvisible.
That's a good point.
I can distract.
Spud can also distract people. Used him that way in the past.
You get the
that
sense-
might not work as well here. I'll
You get-
recognize
yeah.
Spud.
Well, people might recognize Spud, and Spud's not the only steel defender walking the streets.
How many snow elves do they got here?
My other thought,
One too many.
the areas where the windows were, that looked like they were, I could get into. They weren't heavily guarded. There weren't.
There was no one watching them besides the
only ones
snipers that were
them
walking
the
around.
Snipers.
The ones that were
So
walking
if we
along the
could
roof.
time it.
Timed it, you could probably get in one of those. You got the sense there was about a 5-minute interval between where they looked. Essentially, they walked in a small group where they tried to look at each side at each given time, but whenever each one got to a corner, there's kind of a blind spot where they couldn't see where you were.
Have to time it. My thought is I can teleport myself inside the building, windows, and lower a rope down.
You do that? We got this.
And we can be invisible. Or climb. Once I cast the spell, I'll be up. I will no longer be invisible, but all of you will. But I can tie a rope off and lower it down.
Well, could we get you up there without having to cast you invisible? Maybe put you in a disguise, see if it would work. Still got one of these rifles.
I mean, if I teleport in, there's not
The range on invisibility.
a touch.
Oh.
I have to be by you all to start it.
Uh,
So, you all go invisible. I teleport up into the building. Lower a rope for you all to come in as the guards are circling on the roof.
and teleport in, lower the rope, teleport out, then make us all invisible?
Could.
Do you have another key of recall?
It's tapped into.
She is just.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we get clever there.
I might be able to learn. I learned the spell.
Recall?
Yeah, word of recall.
I don't remember. Spell it. Spell list or not.
That has to be like holy. That.
Yeah, that's fair. I remember reading it. It's not as easy.
He's just a door.
Alright, I think that's what we gotta do. Just gotta make the gap. Then once we're in, we don't have a plan.
I'll
So that'll go well.
I mean, guys can go back and investigate more.
Hey man, I got 6 bad shit in sulfurs.
Oh, only 6.
Well, 7 if I use my 5th.
I think if
What about your 6th?
I have a 6th level.
Yeah.
because someone did most.
Yeah, jerk.
Darn the luck.
You never lost to
These are gonna go
anything.
great when everybody's burned.
It was just steampunk music.
But we can
It's like
just
Toy
try.
Story music.
We can try to
You're a
distract
Toy Story music.
the guards at the warehouse door. Sneak in manually that way.
No, I like the invisible, make the gap, yada yada.
I do think the safest plan is for you all to be invisible.
We're a
while
team of
I-
blunderfucks. We really need the 3 of us invisible.
While I teleport in.
And then since you'll be visible, why don't you give us a signal so we can't fuck it up?
Yeah, I mean you'll see the rope.
We're liable to.
You all just need to be in the build against the building, ready to go. I'll make sure the coast is clear once I'm in. Worst comes to worst, if I teleport in and shit goes bad, I teleport back out.
Might not be what you're born for, but it's what you're very good at.
What do we do if we're all in there and things hit the fan?
A
Then-
man for
Then
himself.
hold
Fuck shit
still,
up.
and hold still, and Tophin dies, and then we move on without him. I'm joking.
I have a
Wouldn't be the
pie.
worst thing.
Just let him die, then run in and revivify.
Yeah, I mean,
And then she rolls a nat 1 on her save to try and revive him.
fuck him then. You know, new character, right?
That's necrophilia.
Oh no! I...
Why?
Now that one I wasn't even trying to do.
I thought you were.
Hell no!
Oh,
Hell no!
Okay, so we're gonna play with the ropes. That's our plan.
Playing each other's ropes.
I think that's the plan, yes.
Okay. Okay, that's what we're doing. Let's go.
No, I don't think we're...
she's
no,
so
let's-
pretty.
Tomorrow.
yes.
Let's get out of this place because it smells like old boys in here.
Oh boy.
But
Things got busy.
I
What do you
think
mean?
Kelrick's the oldest and he's like 20.
Yeah, well, he's
I'm 22. Thank you
Oh.
very much.
Sorry. Oh,
yeah, they
you just look
stink.
so
Let's
young.
go. Let's go.
Oh, I thank you.
Alan's the eldest.
I'd imagine that I probably smell the worst right now. That was a
Well,
shard
Alright,
one.
let's-
Technically,
Ever.
Avaria's the oldest.
How old am
let's...
I?
We're not doing anything today. Find a place to relax.
Yeah, I could use a day off.
Oh, it's you guys' city. Laws around here?
Oh yeah, I'm 45.
Yeah, I think that there's.
I mean, that's like 7 in elf years.
I think
You're
there's
a
few-
baby as an elf.
there's
Well, you're a
few
child.
Might be worth heading over to.
Nope, that's the player.
What? What? I missed it. Tell me.
They called you a child.
I don't think
which
I've
is
given
really
you guys
creepy
the
for Matt.
proper
No-
tour of
no.
the beginnings yet.
There are plenty of shops, there are plenty of spas. There is even a couple of larger inns that are the equivalent of D&D hotels.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some places that we could go to do that. Want to hit the spa? What else do we want to do? Okay, we still got a decent amount of sunlight.
One hit tavern.
Yeah, we could hit a couple taverns.
I'm
I could give you
Couple
guys the
mugs.
proper new beginnings tour. I haven't shown you around the entire facility yet.
I'm fine getting my drink on and getting pampered. Sounds like
Let's
a
do
good
it.
day.
That's what
Yeah,
we're doing.
That does sound like a day.
That's what we're doing.
I wouldn't recommend being out past dark.
That's
At least, given the current circumstances. I'm sure that there'll be targets on our
Are we gonna look
heads
for
already.
Cletus?
Hmm?
Are we gonna look for Cletus?
Who's Cletus?
Oh, that's why I named the old man.
That you murdered.
Yeah.
Just got no motivations.
Alright, so
Very
spa
mean.
first.
Spa and get our drink on.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
God.
Don't necessarily know if we have to RP the whole thing. 'Cause Aiden doesn't particularly seem excited for it.
No, doesn't bother me either way.
But tavern.
What about the tavern?
I don't care about us in the RP in the spot, but at least, you know, we can have some fun at the tavern.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so Shelby can ask about the pickle man.
Oh yeah.
You gonna start a bar fight? Yeah. Who am I asking?
No.
Find some dude, give him that left, right, good night.
Always welcome to the bartender. Do you know the pickle man?
Don't RP my stuff!
Go ahead.
Okay,
Sounds
well,
like a terrible nursery rhyme.
I'm gonna put on my nice clothes to go to the tavern.
Nice clothes?
Yeah, I have royal clothing.
Oh, well, like fucking royal clothing or like
Yeah.
nice clothing?
No, I have straight royal
Oh
clothing.
my gosh.
Like with
She has her princess gown.
I do have my princess
You're
gown.
going in your princess gown.
yeah, probably.
Oh,
You're trying
Oh,
to keep a low
snow elf?
profile, aren't you?
a snow elf is enough, and then you're gonna be in a
No,
princess gown.
I didn't want to be in the straight princess.
We bought like fancy clothes
Yeah,
not that long
that's
ago.
what
Walking
I
in
want
looking like
that.
Cinderella.
I want my fancy clothes on. I'm a straight princess.
Okay.
With me.
As you're walking through the streets, you notice the name of a tavern. You find see the name of a tavern, and it's named the Dirty Elf.
I like it. That's where we're going.
This is gonna be a fucking hole in the wall.
We're going into the dirty elf.
The
Wow.
dirty elf? Oh my, we've already got a couple of already.
How many elves do we have?
What's that?
Two.
Well,
3.
2.
Two, because each one's a half.
Yeah. Like how I have 2.5 siblings.
All right,
Oh, I
so
want to know how you only have half a sibling.
5 half siblings.
Oh, there you go.
we're gonna go ahead and go into the dirty elf.
As you walk into the Dirty
My partner
Elf,
failed.
the name instantly strikes you. The name instantly strikes you as a pun. Everything in here sparkles. Smells of lavender and fresh soaps. A very lavishly dressed man behind the elf-man behind the counter looks up, and it's strange. You've never seen an elf like this before. Pale of skin, short pointy ears, long white hair. Kind of looks over to you, and he's got pale, pure white eyes. No irises, no pupils.
Like it. There are no pupils. Just pure fucking white.
Pure,
Like
pure, like cloudy white eyes.
And his name is Elfward Lullen.
It is now. No. Looks over to you. Good evening, my dear. As he's looking
Talking
at
to
you.
Definitely talking about you.
Oh, interesting.
Sir, how are you?
Fine.
And I find the four of you a table. And looks at the two of you. And you see him wave his hand as he casts prestidigitation and cleans both of you up.
Oh, you two cleaned up so nice.
Thought I was dirty, huh?
Now that's a little more presentable.
Oh, I like this place.
Cleaning me up.
Man, oh, my goggles haven't been since I got it.
See, he like runs his hand and like pulls his bangs back over behind his ears.
Man's hot. This man's live.
Friend.
What is everybody going to be drinking tonight? Can I set you up with a room?
Yes.
Table?
Room. Yes. Yes. Yes.
What? Where are we?
Ours
Are we in
have
an
a
inn?
boyfriend.
Are we in like a tavern?
Huh?
Are we in like a tavern? Like an inn right now? Okay.
You go sleep in your own place. I don't care about you.
Thank you, Avar.
As well. What kind of room are we looking for tonight? Room with a bath? Or room with a bed? Perhaps one with both? If you wish it.
Sign me up. How much? How much?
This is Ask of Hill, baby.
Are you wishing to have someone come in and bathe you?
Only the you.
Sorry, I'm not on the menu.
Oh,
How much it costs for you to be on the menu?
there's a menu.
Roll a persuasion check.
And you
Can
went
I like
You fell hard for this
jingle the
guy.
hefty like coin purse I have at my side to give to help?
It'll reduce the DC, but it's not going to give her
22.
advantage. He sees you jingling the coin purse. Make me an.
We're just gonna look.
How much do you want?
Have a good time. Bard is very clueless.
But all of a sudden, really horny.
DM, can I,
You can't see where he's looking.
with my relative experience in such situations, could I come up with a reasonable offer?
Sure. Throw out a number and I'll tell you if you need to go lower or higher.
30.
10 platinum.
That's pretty high.
That's a lot of goddamn gold.
That's
Half that.
For a bath?
Probably about in line.
Potion healing versus a bath by a...
Well, hold on. That's only 50 gold.
I know.
100 gold's probably about it.
I was thinking.
Oh, that's easy, yeah.
2 potions of healing? Damn.
I'm sure this guy platinum.
Oh.
I have 100 gold right here.
Take a handful of platinum out. And...
Well, let me just go fetch my assistant to watch the bar.
Bard,
And
good
you see him reach under and he grabs a silver tray and sets it out, and it has little canister of bath salts, bottles of lavender and different oils.
You're in love now.
Got some
It
candles.
has a few flowers that are kind of short and well trimmed.
Avaria
Look.
has had an awake.
Look much like a violet lotus. Well, I will be upstairs in one. He slides the key across. It is the first door on the left.
Bard's just gonna sprint.
Have fun.
Sprint.
Careful, my dear. He looks at the rest of you. Can I get you any drinks while I wait for my assistant?
A bottle of something.
Yeah, what's the house special?
He grabs a little
No, I fucking know.
bell and rings it, and after a few seconds, a elderly human man kind of comes out and looks
Guy
over.
from the alley.
Not the guy from the alley.
Cletus.
Looks over to him. He's,
Cletus is now a level 1 fighter.
Alec, please take care of the beautiful patrons.
Call me beautiful.
Back off.
The elderly man who is
I was
dressed
wanting
in,
to be
who's
with
dressed in
older
like
man.
elderly man who's dressed in like a velvet tuxedo.
Oh, fancy.
Yes, what can I get for you?
What's the house special?
Kind of wine from the northern Ivok tundra. A little spicy, but enjoy.
Good. Bring us a bottle and 3 glasses.
Old wine.
It's served normally warm, but
See? Some old wine.
you'd like something else.
Warm is perfect. Fine with you?
Sounds wonderful.
Fine with me.
See, he pulls out a bottle, and then he goes and sets a small little fire in a pot just behind, on the counter behind him, begins to warm it with some water. Or turning around,
Double
just
boiler setup.
pops it. Goes and pours each of you a drink, slides it across. Please enjoy. First one's on the house tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Grab a seat. Wait for Avaria.
Poor groom.
Usually it's me, so
Yeah, but at least you have the decency wait until it's like bedtime.
that's fair.
Bard, it's like midday, like, let's go!
It's like 3 p.m.
It's later, it's early
It's
evening.
5 o'clock somewhere. It's fine.
It's 5 o'clock.
Alright, you go up to your room, and you enter into like a pristine white room, like almost blinding white. The sheets, the walls, ivory vases, white accent filigree on the pictures that hang on the walls, and then a marble bathtub.
Assuming
Empty.
it's empty at the moment.
It's fine.
You lay in the bath. The man enters and looks. Oh, my dear, please cover yourself until I fill the bath.
He wasn't even naked yet.
You're like just laying in the bath with all your armor on.
Yes.
No, she's
Or your
in
fancy clothes.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
my fancy clothes.
My dear, please Move your garments and let me fill the bath.
This man's confusing the fuck out of me.
But
Oh my
Get
word.
dressed. Take your clothes off. Get dressed.
he throws up a curtain while you start quickly undressing. My dear, please, the other side of the room. Don't wish to soil your.
What kind of shit is
You paid at the wrong place, apparently.
Apparently, fuck!
You trying to get boned or what? What's going on here? You trying to get a bath? You trying to get laid?
Trying to get both.
Well,
Cup of bath leads getting laid.
Not that kind of place.
She hit puberty.
oh my god.
No.
No.
I'm just gonna say no to that one, and we can move
You know
on.
exactly the joke I was gonna make.
The rest of you, just roll a general intelligence check. Let's see if you know what kind of elf this is. Or if anyone actually knows D&D lore and can tell from the description. Make a guess, I'll tell you if you're right.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
This is an actual
Do I need
D&D,
to roll?
D&D official D&D race.
It's an 18 for me. The ones that are from, like, the most from... I can't remember the name of
Nope.
them.
Oh, it's
Nope.
not Eladrin now.
Any guesses?
No.
No.
What'd you roll?
18.
Dog shit.
What you guys are...
I rolled 4.
It doesn't help when you roll 1.
This is a Shadar Sakai elf.
Shadar Sakai.
Elves that hail from the abyss
Ah.
That's
Makes
shit,
sense.
and serve the Raven Queen.
Ah.
shit on this guy, Elf.
That's it. We're done for the night.
I
Roger
think
that.
you pronounced it wrong. And I will pronounce it correctly, which Alex can't do. But
So it's a shit on this guy, Elf.
whatever you think. I'm enjoying being the one that actually knows something for once. You usually so much harder.
Said the abyss.
I can't help it. I don't know as much about elven heritage as I probably should.
Is the Raven Queen a real thing in your world? Because I thought your deity was different.
There is a Raven Queen equivalent.
There's always room.
It's hard to keep her out.
I'll help it. Queen.
Really interesting.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever.
But eventually,
Yeah,
As
I
we
mean,
go
a
back.
devil who loves food and gluttony is.
Oh,
Fair enough.
as we go back to you, after undressing and the curtain is up, and you get down into the bath, he pours the water over you without looking. And as you look, it is like a milky white, warm water. And it fills up and covers you, and eventually he takes your hair and begins washing it with the lavender oils and soaps.
Like that.
What?
The description of the water.
What about it?
That-
Why? You don't have to take it there.
Why I was laughing to myself.
Just soapy water.
It's literally all it
It's
is.
just soapy water. Just soapy water. Just soapy water. Just soapy water.
But eventually we're gonna fade to black on that. You don't get laid.
I know.
Oh boy.
You're just mean to me.
I'm mean to you, it's not that kind of place.
yeah.
Mara's gonna be like all annoyed when she gets back down. Find her.
Navarre is cock blocked to hell.
Yep.
Cock blocked by your husband.
I know. What kind of shit is this?
That kind of place.
What if you knew you were royalty?
Oh.
Let's not get into that.
No.
But eventually, as you guys are sitting there, Nellick comes over. What did you find gentlemen be eating this evening?
Sure.
I'll just have your middle of the road on the menu.
Yeah, what's on the menu?
I'm not picky.
Sucks.
Well, we have 3 boar steaks, then?
Sure.
What do you got for sides?
Make it a fourth. I think our companion will be joining us eventually.
Okay. Our sides are fresh herb-baked greens. and freshly grown and picked this morning.
Sounds wonderful.
Some baked this.
You marked the 100 gold off for your back. Or do I need to?
Eventually brings you guys out your food. It's not nearly as well as Eugene's food, who's had the essence of pure flavor, but it's decent. Tastes good.
This is probably some gourmet shit.
No devils or demons here.
Yeah.
What is life if you can't have the Lord of Gluttony cooking?
That's what I'm saying. Take it up with what's her name? Joanna.
Joanna. Yes.
Oh man. It's been a while since we fire. Oh man.
You want to play Baldenport's theme song for nostalgia's sake?
Sure, why not? I'm sure Aiden will love that.
And a good day? And relaxing?
Eventually, you guys see Avaria like storming down the stairs, and the elven man kind of following behind, carrying his platter.
Frustrated, sweetheart.
Don't want to talk about it.
Go somewhere after this.
Get him out of your lane!
Oh,
What it's worth, we ordered you food.
I appreciate it. Somebody cares about me.
except Avaria didn't work up a hunger.
You're a dick.
Just salivating. First.
Alright, he's gonna say, like, alright, we're leaving this fucking place.
You paid for a room.
Dear, you paid for a room this evening. Are you not staying?
You here?
Yes.
No.
I do own the facility.
Gloria,
You asked for my services. I provided them.
stop. I'm sorry.
That's extra serious.
Sorry, we do not offer that.
I was out of character, man. What the hell?
We've had a long couple days. I apologize. Food's wonderful.
Kitty.
Is in heat.
If you'd like.
I get a sudden urge to fuck.
The valued mayor is around the corner and can provide you what you're looking for.
Oh.
I appreciate the tip.
They provide, from what I hear, a good ride.
Why am I dying right now? On our way.
Going to the air.
Not yet, she's discouraged.
Well, they're not picky there, I'm sure.
Wow! What the fuck does that mean?
Kelrick.
God
Wow.
damn, Kelrick. That was kind of
Fuck
harsh,
you.
wasn't it?
That's what you pay money for.
Dang it.
And they're
Yeah, the
not.
whole point
That
of
was
a
kind of
brothel is
rude.
to ignore the brothel part, right? I
What?
can't say I've been.
Sounds like the whole party needs to get laid.
The whole brothel part. What do you mean?
We're just gonna go in and get laid.
I mean, you guys have been traveling for quite a while. Maybe you need a little bit of a release.
Oh my
I've had
god.
my fair share. Wait, every time
Kellogg
I
walks
sex,
in,
we
sees
level
his
up.
mom on the pole.
Yeah, go!
You guys didn't even hear me.
Go! No.
So you guys all walk in and see Kelrick's mom on the pole.
Oh no!
Y'all don't know what she does.
If
Be more uncomfortable if it was mine.
More like we see the DM's mom on the pole.
Oh, it's so funny.
So slappy.
Your mom jokes are great. They're always in style. In an old fantasy
Unlike your
world.
mom.
Okay, as you gather your things, and the four of you make your way to the valued mayor, you
I
Yay!
will split off from the rest of the
Wow.
party. I will head back to New Beginnings. I've got some business, unfortunately. Talk to Mr. Kelrick about. I will let the three of you enjoy yourselves.
Absolutely. My treat, everyone.
As the three of you entered into the valued mare, there are booths in every corner with men and women. Booth.
Oh.
I heard boots too.
What
What the fuck are boots?
Oh, God damn. Unseen
There are multiple
servants
booths
wearing boots.
in all the various different corners of the room. Each of them with long walls that kind of jut out, keeping outside prying eyes from watching. Men and
Unless you
women.
pay for that.
Men and women that are dancing all over the various different patrons
Is it
that
clean
are
in
in this
here?
room. It has a smell of
Oh.
sweat
Fucking strip club, shall we?
and sweetness.
What do you want?
I've never been to a strip club.
There is a large
Not
stage
pleasant
out
places.
front where you can see
Depends on the strip club.
there's a woman there and a man that is slowly dripping wax across her body.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
There are people crowded around watching, enjoying themselves in various different ways.
Oh, what the hell?
And two side hallways that lead to the back, where you can see there are two large human bouncers guarding the way.
Well,
Wow.
this should cover whatever you two want. And I'll just give it to them.
As you like drop coin on the table, instantly like three women and men are walking over.
Ash.
How are you all doing tonight?
Coward, what do we do? Coward, what
And
do I do?
the man kind of like comes up and he like runs his hand down Tofin's arm. I've never had a elf before.
Tempting, but none for me tonight.
And he kind of
Treat my
like,
friends well, though.
oh well, and then he goes over to Kelric. And how about you?
Armed, to say the least. What's your name?
Whatever you want to be.
I'm Kelric.
Cletus.
If it was Cletus, that would have been absolutely wild. Guys, it's just a strip club. Let's not get all.
Oh,
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is
Clip
Shelby
that one.
dying.
Oh my goodness. Went straight to the laundry room to laugh her ass off. Well, got a bit of a problem.
I'm sorry, is there an issue?
I'm sorry, I don't believe the term would be asexual.
Rouse you? Would my friend, and he motions to the lady next to him, be more appealing?
Guessing he doesn't know the meaning of the word asexual.
Get the sense he's very smart.
You are both attractive in your own rights, but I do not partake. Apologies. It's nothing regarding the two of you.
Very sorry to hear that. And each of you can partake in whatever you wish to do in this strip club as we are going to end this and go to Holland.
Yeah, I mean, Kelric's not rude about it, though. He will buy a number of drinks and tip the dancers, but he doesn't go for any dances or anything like that. He's not.
Sure.
That's not his speed. But he can appreciate beauty.
head out. Glance back at Kelric. Follow Holland.
Following him without him noticing? I'll check against his passive perception.
Bruh.
I don't think that'll be too.
No, that won't be enough.
Yeah?
11.
12!
I had to roll a 3 and I rolled a 2.
Oh, that's awesome.
If only you'd have told me, I'd have given you portents.
You're not there anymore.
Portents are saving throw. Oh, never mind.
Nope, portents
That's
are
not-
any roll.
And I don't have an inspiration. Wait.
Too late, you already know the results.
Yeah, I know the results, but I think I did.
You did, I think. You kind of peer over your shoulder and you can see from a distance Tophin is not far behind you.
I won't turn around. I'll acknowledge that I know that Tophin's following me to myself, but I won't make it obvious. I'll just let him follow me.
Okay. I mean, you know that there's certain parts of New Beginnings Corporation, if you go through and you don't want him to follow, he's not going to be able to.
Right.
Okay, well. Where are you heading?
I guess I'll head to my room, make sure that that rifle is put away, just in case I forgot to earlier. I do at my room a little bit, because I don't think I'll be going back to the dirty elf for my stay. Then I suppose I'll kind of just walk the grounds for a little bit, walk the facility a little bit before I head over to Eisen's office and see if he's in.
I'll stop you at the door on your way out of here. Mind if I crash here tonight? We bought a room.
Doesn't bother me.
Be aware around here. I know these are your people, but lots going on.
I know. Things aren't the way they were when I left. Say the least.
Keep your head about you.
Hmm?
Keep your head about you, all I ask.
Oh, well, thanks, Tom. And I guess I'll leave Spud in my room before I go and head over to Stover's office.
Sure.
Hey, Thatcher.
As you...
He's gonna show off his fancy new glowing canisters on his back.
He's a straight up
Play fetch with this.
You go over to Mr. Eisen Stover's office. You enter and you find him working on some large schematic. Come in, he kind of folds it over and puts it away. Colin, how are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. How are you, Eisen?
Busy.
As always.
Yes.
What are you working on right now? I may ask.
A new invention of one similar to that I showed you before. I'm sure you got a little bit of word of what Dagon was working on in the Ivory Coast.
Yes, I actually ran into him in the Ivory Coast.
Just learning some numbers and working on a design of similar nature.
Your own aether propulsion mechanism?
I guess you could call it that.
That could change the world, Eisen.
Certainly make travel quite easier.
Absolutely.
Travel across the world would certainly.
That it would. New options for trade and commerce and tourism. And war, if fallen into the wrong hands.
Make sure it doesn't happen.
Right. Things are a little different since the last time I was home. There's definitely some changes in power dynamic in the city.
That's so.
Yes.
Maybe I haven't. I do tend to be a little to myself sometimes.
The Blood Lotus gang is certainly out there and much more dangerous, if I remember. Only been a year, but we've covered significant ground time.
Do the guards have a handle on it?
And I don't think the guards can really get a hand on the kind of tech that they're waving around nowadays.
Something of a Something like a mechanical nature? Like, what do they have?
They appear to be boomsticks of some design.
Perhaps Lazarin has a black market dealer.
Perhaps. They didn't really look like Lazarin inventions, though. Admittedly.
Hope it is.
That's what I wanted to ask you, Isaac. Who else do you think, besides the Lazarin, peddling sorts of kind of reason?
I mean, the Innovation Covenant under Lazarin's head is what carries and sells most Aether weapons, although they are short of hand and hard to get a hold of nowadays. Seemingly, he has slowed down his production to focus more on the rebuild of his timekeep. I mean, any number of manufacturers in the Innovation Covenant, they all have the resources, as you know. It's hard to say any which one.
Not unless you check the Maker's Mark.
Not everyone.
No, but we certainly do. Weapons, Eisen. What we doing?
I'd say I know.
Insight.
Make an insight check.
Let's see.
Bruh.
10.
Reed, and you're looking at him, doesn't phase, doesn't blink, stares at you. Hand on his head.
What's our Maker's Mark doing on these weapons on the streets?
Have you seen this? Do you have proof?
I do. I do.
See it?
May come to my quarters with a moment to be.
You have a lot of work to complete. Rather you bring it here to me.
I understand, but I also don't know if dragging it around in the open is the best idea either.
I could send escort with you if you think that's going to happen.
No, I think I'll go get it on my own. But thank you, Eisen. I'll be right back. I will go and kind of head out the door.
Make a deception check?
Deception.
Are you gonna actually bring it back?
Yeah, that was my plan.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna head up there.
Seemed like you weren't going to.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
head up into my room. Go and grab it.
Okay.
You say say anything? I'm
No,
sure.
just looking.
Yeah, I'll pass you Lance and head on over and head back into Eisen's office with the weapon in question.
Grab.
Yes. It's not particularly easy to hide.
Gun.
You walk
may
in,
be
there's
getting a
15
little
people with
deeper
guns.
into things than I should be right now. I don't know when else turn Eisen about this. Weapons under the table, columns, our Maker's Mark. None of it makes sense.
I come with you.
No, I don't want to.
Like the dialogue.
I think Eisen can tell that I may be distrustful in the corporation, but I don't.
I should not come with you.
Right.
Hey.
Now, if you just happen to turn invisible and follow behind me and hang out outside the door,
Go your meeting.
thank you.
Yeah, turn invisible and follow him.
Yeah, I will head back unaccompanied to Eisen's office.
Just for your understanding, it is 10 minutes to get back to his office. You have 50 minutes left on there.
That's fine.
You know.
Goes fast to the office.
Huh?
Combats don't usually go that long.
I will fast walk over to the office.
Either nothing happens or shit's gonna hit the fan bad. So I don't think I'll need it. But
I'll whenever I come in, I guess deprime it.
As the door opens and he just motions for you to come in, he doesn't even look up. He's continues working on what he does, and he looks. Oh, you're back. I didn't expect you back so soon. You can see he goes back to covering up what he was working on and putting his inkwell away and his quill, and
Do I notice anything on the schematics?
he kind of puts it away before you get close enough to be able to see anything.
is there a window I can watch?
There's no windows into his office. You would have to enter the office with him.
No, I'll just hang out at the door, try to listen.
Okay.
Watch Fandy.
Not just like bent over, sticking my ass out in the hallway, like
Well,
Oh,
like flat against the wall, listening in.
Some guard be like, bro, on a Tuesday, double cheeked up? Hell yeah.
and I'll.
and you said it. It just starts looking
When you
over.
always go up to the stack of papers.
This is
hard enough to get into.
nothing like we've ever created before.
Mark is right there on the bottom.
You can
Trigger
see
wall.
like puts on his spectacles and like flips over a couple things that like make basically a magnifying glass. Looks over it. Does look like our mark. But I didn't authorize the manufacturing of this.
Who do you think did?
It's a good question. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yes, you may. If I am also able to come and study it for my own personal modifications, since adventuring has been a
I'm just into my nose.
adventuring has been a hazardous occupation. I wanted to make sure that Spud was maybe a little more equipped for that sort of thing than we initially signed him for.
I understand your hesitance, but caution to remind you that you still represent the New Beginnings Corporation, and we don't deal in violence.
Of course not. But I am certainly not going to disadvantage myself without self-defense.
Understand. You're welcome to come in. I think this should stay here in my office.
Yes.
I think this should stay between us. Getting out of the Beginnings Corporation business of manufacturing.
I agree. That could cause quite a few PR issues, to say the least.
Our new dealings with the Empire, word got out that we were dealing in what before. People might think we were making a play. Give technology that doesn't exist in other parts of the world leg up, offset the balance. Would not be a good look for us.
No, not at all.
Don't suppose Lazarin would be very keen us moving in. Part of his territory, one that he likes to keep. Likes to keep a good lid on.
I don't even know how many patent violations this thing is probably guilty for. This is reassuring, Isaac. Seen some things on my travels that have concerned me, to say the least. But I'm glad to know almost that this wasn't something.
Surely say I've never.
Is there anything I can do to help you get to the bottom of it?
think I'll handle. I want the less hands that touch it, the
As you wish.
what? Oh, thought you were like getting ready to like cast a spell, like clicking cast or something. Go ahead and roll a perception check. See how much of the conversation you can.
14.
Get most of the conversation, at least the important bit.
Well, with that revelation off of the table, I've also been a bit introspective in the past 24 hours or so. Sorry for missing dinner last night, by the way. Things got a bit out of...
It's perfectly fine.
Thank you for taking me, Eisen. I don't know where I'd be sitting right now. If you had to pick me up off the side of the road and
Ashes in your house.
fitted me with a brand new arm.
Was the least I could do. You have brought many innovations to the New Beginnings Corporation over the years.
I'd like to think of. I can't. I can't. Thank you.
The pleasure is all mine. What?
I won't lie. My friends and I are a little in over our heads right now.
I'm sure you can handle it.
I hope so. While I'm here, I will try to expedite the design modifications that I proposed for the Agrium appendage. Try to some of the schematics moving so that I can get something off the ground at least before I leave again.
Understandable.
This thing has been a lifesaver.
That is how it was designed.
It is, for the most part, doing a very good job. As I mentioned before, there's some issues using external ether power sources. This is just a little unreliable using the raw materials, but the actual build and quality of the superb.
Every prototype is going to have its bugs.
Of course.
A10 Warhog.
But eventually, as you guys finish up your conversation, he looks at you and... Well, I best get back to work. It is... very concerning what you brought to my attention. I do appreciate your trust and loyalty to the New Beginnings Corporation.
Thank you, Ice. Although, admittedly, I don't know how much of that trust right now is with New Beginnings and how much of it is.
Well, I am the New Beginnings Corporation, so I would hope you will.
Thank you, Isaac.
It is getting late.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy your evening. Hope your friends enjoy their stay here with us.
I think they are.
You're at a brothel. You can do whichever you want.
No, she's like, place look clean.
Or is just pouting with like a bottle in the corner.
Literally.
I will let you get back to your schematic. Thank you for taking the time. Hear me out.
Again, thank you, Holland.
And I will
Bid you good night.
good night to you. I will stand up, take my leave, exit the room.
End tonight's session.
That's sus as fuck.
What are you talking about? He's not sus. Keep over here staring at me like I'm doing something wrong.
He's an imposter.
No, he's
He's not an
Big
imposter.
sus.
He's a tech genius.
big
He's the
sus.
Elon Musk of the world.
Well, he's,
That's kind
Who
of
is also
sus.
sus. You did not decrease the sus factor
Better
by
not find
saying
any
that.
monkeys in the New Beginning basement.
Oh god. Alrighty, guys, that's all for us tonight. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed tonight's session. Hey, we killed a player character, but we brought him back.
You're welcome.
Not that they're important.
Yeah, but we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a good night.
Huzzah!